welcome to another episode of the Fellowship of the D20. I will hand it off to Greg for an intro.
Hi all, welcome back. When we last picked up with our heroes, they had just ended a mighty battle in the fields of the Sighing Valley, whereupon they discovered a symbol of Yansi Bin. And when Whodunit pronounced that name out loud, he was assaulted by cold and ice and briefly frozen. In order to get information, we revived really just a rando dude who turned out to be the third son of, he said, a noble house of Waterdeep. This was Phandalin Barkingclaw, who at first tried to get us to ransom him before quickly being reduced to simply begging for his life and randomly using the bathroom at us. Simultaneously, Whodunit revealed a new talent for excarnation when he defleshed the bones of one of Phandral's previous friends and turned them into, while he hasn't revealed it, what appeared to be a marionette. Phandalin Barkingclaw did tell us about the Feathergale Knights working for the Prophet of Air, someone he identified as Arise Kalanoff, who was at the same time the most beautiful woman he'd ever seen, an elven woman who liked to pretend she had wings, someone he'd never actually seen up close and maybe not at all, and someone who can get in your head and make you do things. Phandalin also told us that he had seen sacrifices coming through the Spire, as well as others going to the temple beneath, but he had no actual knowledge of what was going on at all. He also begged us to let his father know that he died, but not how he died. Unfortunately, before we could discuss it too much, we were distracted. The party was distracted by a blue dragon that appeared to be headed towards Red Larch. And after spending some time to figure out, why it might be on its way there, how long it would take to get there, the party realized we couldn't stop it. We couldn't warn anyone. We couldn't get to Red Larch on time. So we simply decided to ignore it and go about our day, which Cirrus was okay with because that town doesn't treat its children very well anyway. So as we moved on to Feathergale Spire, Bjorn was left to take care of Phandalin after Cirrus agreed to take his ring to his father. Bjorn did proceed to execute him, but did y'all see Irving kill Agent Santiago in the third season of Mr. Robot? Kind of like that. It was messy. Our party approached Feathergale Spire politely from the front, rang the bell, and tried to engage in diplomatic/threatening conversation, which was ended by a crossbow bolt to Cirrus's shoulder. Battle commenced.
They thought we were fans.
Yeah, Cirrus really tried to be nice and talk our way in, but that was going nowhere.
They told us they didn't want the Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah, well, then Rapunzel shot him, so what are you going to do? We're trying to reach them about their extended warranty. Battle commenced. Bjorn and Eleuthria leapt down to a stable level that we could see some 20 feet across the chasm, which had a valley floor of approximately 100 feet further down. They left and proceeded to fight a hippogriff that was in the stable pen. Whodunit hid out in his ring, which he had Mr. Simeon deliver to Bjorn, and let's just say Bjorn kept it safe till Whodunit could emerge. Cirrus and Bozja remained on the near side of the cliff facing mounted knights, one of whom was really tall and had a very well manicured mustache with finger bones woven into it. Bozja got lanced, Cirrus got shot, Bjorn split a hippogriff in two. Eleuthria reached into the bag of tricks and pulled out a giant elk. The Howling Hatred Knights summoned an air elemental that Bozja promptly banished. So that was pretty neat.
Yeah.
Battle continued. Knights on vultures, hippogriffs all over the place. Eventually, after facing off, excuse me, with the others on the cliff face, Cirrus and Boja joined the group on the stable level. Whodunit emerged from the ring, briefly hid in his hat of holding, and then managed to find his way inside and spy a group coming down the stairs. Boja finished off the tall and impressive knight with the 7.5-foot sword and the fingerbone mustache. Knights Knights of Feathergale, possible monks, and we're not sure what the weirdos in the blue robes were about, appeared on the ledge and came down the stairs, which Whodunit very cleverly taunted them back onto before casting spike growth and totally skewering one. Our party was huddled in the stable, while the Knights of Feathergale and the tower assembled, poured oil under the door, and set it on fire. Battle continued. Cirrus pushed one dude over the ledge, and he drifted down, cursing us all the way. So we have troops troops inside the tower, troops on the ledge, and here we are back to Nem.
Nice.
Stuck in the middle with you.
Thank you. I was hoping someone would get that.
Where were we? So last time we had left off, we were in the middle of battle, and everybody, a variety of different things had happened, and you had all made your way over to the keep itself. A trap was sprung, and I just heard a lightning bolt.
Yeah,
That's on my end. Yeah, it's raining down here.
That is kind of prophetic, because I was just about to say,
I was like, is Nim throwing out these cool new sound effects?
Yeah, as that last turn happened, you actually did feel and hear a lightning bolt, and from somewhere at the top of the tower, and there is an overwhelming dark presence that takes on the tower. You could feel it in your bones from somewhere up above in the tower. And with that, we are back in combat, and we go to the top of the order with Bjorn. So Bjorn, just to reset where you were, the rain is quickly putting out the fire that was set. You are trapped here with the dead corpse of a hippogriff. Blood is on the ground. The oil is getting put out. There is a Howling Hatred initiate standing out on the ledge, looking into here, and you're in this room with Boja. You tried to force open the door and bounced off it, and that is where we're at. So I know you're on a 5-second delay, but over to you, Mike, with Bjorn.
Okay. Let me see here.
Question. I thought they had opened the door as their last move last week.
Oh, you are correct. You are absolutely correct. I'm sorry. There are so many people on here that I couldn't see. Yes, the door is open. So you've got people on the ledge behind you, Bjorn, and the door is open, and you see people in this room in front of you as well. So you're right. They had rushed in, and then Bjorn made them see the folly of their ways rushing in there. So.
All right. I guess I will. Yeah. All right. I rolled a 16, so I'm going to go for it. I'm going to step out of this room here.
Okay.
And suddenly be a little worried that there are 6 people in here.
Cirrus would like to take this opportunity to remind Bjorn that this is not, in fact, a good day to die.
Oh, wait a minute. So there is a guy in there. Okay, I was standing on one of the guys. I thought I had to go out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess you know who your target is.
Yeah. All right. So I guess I'm just going to attack this guy here. First, I'm going to rage.
Okay.
With my 1 remaining rage. And I'm going to reckless attack. And shabam. 24.
That's a hit. Weird things are going on here, by the way. I roll 20 is being really weird right now. So
Yeah, I still got no map. I guess I'm gonna have to watch the live screen to know where I'm at.
All right, that's 10 points.
okay, that is a hit, and you did do 10 points of damage. This guy is still up. Cool.
All right.
All right,
About to do my second attack.
Jeff, you might want to try and log in again in a little bit because
Dude, I completely shut down the window. I
yeah,
had to log back in.
yeah, maybe it'll come back. It's being really strange, though. I don't know
I'll
what's
do it
going
again.
on.
I'll try rebooting this computer to see if that makes any difference, but I
Okay.
don't know.
Yeah,
So
it's
that's
being
23
weird.
on that second attack. I'm assuming that is a hit.
Yes, it is.
And another 10 points.
All right. So, Bjorn, you take 2 mighty swings, hitting this knight twice. He's still standing, but he is severely damaged and regretting his decision to rush in at the mighty barbarian and also the feared Boja in this room. But he's still up. The
I
vanguard.
tell him not
leading
to
the
rush
attack.
me unless he's Canadian.
So,
Wow.
wow.
Modern day warrior.
I just got that, yes. She comes out here and casts a spell. So you see the redhead, which had hit Cirrus, come out looking at Bjorn here in the through the door. And she is the one that has shot the crossbow bolt and hit Cirrus before. And she begins casting a spell as she takes a step out. And if I could find the appropriate sheet, I will tell you what she casts. Bum, 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 bum. You need to make a strength check, please.
I do.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Well, I happen to get advantage on strength checks because I'm raging. So that's not bad.
And very strong.
And yes,
That's right.
Yes, he is. Be okay. Yeah,
19.
I think you'll be fine.
All right. So a gust of air comes flying out from this knight, and it pushes on you, but your rage allows you to resist it. But she is trying to push you back towards the cliff. And hold on.
I'm just picturing Bjorn with the wind blowing his hair back.
One of the initiates who is standing in the doorway is pushed off the cliff, and he screams in anger and frustration as he falls off the cliff
Oh.
and engages Featherfall falling down to the canyon floor below. So,
Yeah.
Well, that actually spared him because I was going to hit him pretty bad.
so with that, Alutria, you are up.
Imagine being spared by falling off a cliff.
That actually, he would have taken a shit ton of damage because not only do I have divine, have the radiant damage on my sword because I cast a spell last time. I absorb elements that I cast last time gives me extra, and on top of that, it's like I've got blade cantrips. He would have gotten hit pretty hard. So now I'm just going to Eldritch Blast the guy in front of Bjorn. We'll see if he survives the first one, and then we'll see about the second one.
I don't know, man. Eluthria's been knocking it out of the park with the Eldritch Blast lately.
Okay.
I think, didn't you do like
Something
something like 28 points or something last week with Eldritch Blast?
like that. Okay.
Yeah,
22, I think probably should hit right.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Yep, you're hitting the guy that's out on the ledge. Everything is just going off. The internet hates us today.
Is it
Nem,
just black?
does 9 points of damage kill the dude?
Yes.
Okay.
So one of the initiates, you kill him. You're attacking the second guy, Steve?
Yeah, I'm attacking. Yeah, I'm attacking the guy who's directly to my left.
Yeah.
10 points of damage.
Yes, you killed
did-
both these initiates, so they're both
We
dead.
just skipped my turn.
Then I'm gonna move back here. Then. Oh yeah. Yeah. Nem, with my bonus action, what I'm going to do is harness divine power and get a spell slot back.
Okay.
My question is, all right, one of those guys ran up the stairs, got cheese grated. Is anybody left at the bottom of the stairwell still?
You can still hear people down at the bottom of the stairwell. So,
Okay.
but plant growth is still up.
Yes,
So,
yes. The spike
on
growth
the-
is up as long as I have my concentration for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to use my ability to walk on walls because spike growth is on a planar surface. It's on a floor. I will walk along the wall, upside down on the ceiling. I will go down to see how close is anybody to the stairs.
I just want to say
Um,
things didn't work out well for you last time you walked on the floor.
There are people standing at
I
the
really
bottom
don't
of
want
the
to call my own
stairs.
spike growth.
There are
Right?
people- There are people standing at the bottom of the stairs looking up, and they saw a guy get shredded, so they're kind of looking on in confusion at the moment.
Okay,
So there's people milling
Perfect.
about down there. So
perfect. Sorry. Here's what I'm going to do. I will be. How far away can I stand from one of them
wow.
and still see them? Because I know it's a curved staircase.
You would have to be, if you came down here, you'd have to be almost. You would only be, I'm going to say, 10 feet away from them.
Okay. Oh shit! I might not have this spell.
Man, roll 20 is
You have
being
other options.
really buggy. I can't
That would have
add
been so
stuff
cool,
in
but I
and-
don't have that spell. Damn it! I was hoping I had Thorn Whip, but I do not because I was going to drag somebody's ass up through the spell.
Mm.
That would have been
Get
pretty
over
epic.
here.
Yeah, I was totally going to
Yeah.
scorpion somebody's ass right into the pit zone. All right, I can't do that, but I can shoot a sucker.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
you can push him
let's
away.
do that. I am going to taunt them. Yeah, like do a little spin around, shake my little cottontail at them. What's wrong? You afraid of just one little creepy rabbit? Hey, what you afraid of? Let me show you what you're afraid of. And I will turn back around and I will Eldritch Blast somebody.
Okay. There are plenty of people to Eldritch Blast.
I'm going to
12.
focus fire to start with. Like to see how they do. Is a 12 hit?
Yay, no, it does not.
Let's fire again.
Did you have that guidance thing going last time?
I can't
doesn't
use
work
it
on
on
that.
spell attack.
No, it doesn't work on attack rolls.
Yeah, it's only for
Oh.
ability checks.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
The thing you're thinking of is bless when I put bless on somebody,
Oh, yeah, that's it.
and then that also missed. So Mr. Bang gets a shot.
That's more like it.
There you go.
That's a hit.
Oh, nice damage. That
Yeah.
guy takes 14 points of force damage and is pushed 5 feet away.
All right, so you hit one of the initiates in the chest, Mr. Bang does. Not only does it hit him, as he collapses to the floor 5 feet away with a hole in his chest, he is dead.
Oh, look at that! He
Wow.
did not do so well. Maybe you'll
All right.
do better if you try to chase me, and I'll try and if I've gotten enough movement left to kind of wander around
not
for a
so
little bit of
sorry.
cover.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, they were all chanting death from above last week, and now we've got ominous lightning and a feeling of death from above.
So they're fans of the Air Force.
Yeah. I'd be guessing on lightning coming down towards us.
Yeah, call lightning, man. Somebody's gonna call lightning us.
Yeah. Well,
I actually have a daughter.
I still have absorb elements. I have 2 shots of it left.
I'm back here on stream.
I'm telling you guys, my next character is going to be so cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move forward. So, Savra went. So now there's a new player in turn. So from outside the tower, you hear a booming voice going, "I take the souls of the damned. Come forth and do my bidding." Steve,
I like
Bjorn,
the sound of that.
and Boja, right where I'm about to put something, you see black souls of the damned come rushing down from the top tower and begin to coalesce, and a gate forms. And in that place, then there's a sudden bang of lightning and thunder, and in its place, you see
Thunderbolts and lightning.
very, very,
Very, very frightening me. Yeah.
this.
Me.
So you see a creature come out that looks like a giant frog, and it emanates waves of evil out from it, and it hisses, and then looks to its right and sees Eleuthera there and takes a step towards her.
Oh, you best step away from my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bjorn.
Well, I did step back. I'm kind of glad I did.
And it takes 2 attacks at you, or actually 3 attacks.
All right.
So
My AC is 21 at the moment.
turning off that thing which annoys me so much. So you are 21, you said?
Yep.
So it bites at you and you dodge aside. One of its claws scrapes along your arm, but another one gets through. And you end up taking 16 slashing damage from one claw
Holy
attack.
shit!
Jesus.
That's like some Freddy Krueger level slashing.
And so, and with that, we go to the giant vultures who have gotten the hell out of Dodge. They're like, we're out of here. These initiates are now in a bad place because they can't go up the stairwell because they'll get shredded to death. And they can't go into the room of death because they'll get shredded to death. So they're going to go this direction. Everybody's running in different directions.
Okay.
Oh, they're all booking it out through different doors.
So,
Okay, that just changed my strategy for next round.
this knight walks over to here, or actually charges Bjorn to join his ill-fated companion and makes an attack and misses badly, very badly.
baby.
Which brings us to Boja.
Okay. And the toad is on the outside.
Yes.
I am going to grasp my amulet and I'm going to pray to Serenary and I'm going to please, my lady, show them your light. And I'm going to cast Radiance of Dawn. So each hostile creature within 30, well, first of all, it gives out a blinding light, but there's no magical darkness to dispel. And each hostile creature within 30 feet must make a con save throw.
Okay. So, con save. has advantage. What is the DC?
DC, excuse me. DC is 17.
Your ray of light comes shining out, and at first it seems like the blessings of Sarenrae will overtake this giant toad-like creature. But for some reason, as the rays are about to touch the creature, they fail and disappear around it.
Oh, bugger.
Okay, so they'll take half
Wait a
as
minute.
much. So let me do 2d10.
The emanating evil pushed off the power of Sarenrae.
Oof.
Wow.
Me no likey.
So that's 18 points of radiant damage total. So they'll take half of that on a fail.
Okay. I'm going to put them in the initiative order. But,
All right, so I have no put.
so he took how much damage?
I'm down
18?
to 66 points.
It would have been 18 full if he on a save he takes half.
Okay.
So 9.
So it singes his skin only so lightly, just the very barest minimum of damage to it. And it looks at Boja with disgust, but then turns its attention back to Eleuthera.
Got it in for you, Bubba.
Interesting.
I'm
like it.
interesting. Looks that way.
Unfortunately interesting.
Yeah.
Remember, jumping off the cliff is an option. You have various featherfall.
Let me check
Ability.
one thing.
Yeah, but there's
If
like
we
a
want
bunch,
to run straight past him, yes.
at this point, there's a bunch of guys waiting at the bottom of the cliff. So feather
There's that
falling
too,
all
yeah.
down there. He could land in the middle of them. Of course, it might be
Yeah.
better at this point.
Okay. Let's see. So, is that your whole
That's
turn,
the first
Boza, or you got anything else?
I'm checking on something. Give me one moment.
No problem. All right.
How
it's
big
stuck-
is the big toad thing?
It is from the size of it, a large creature. So it's 10 feet by 10 feet is its token. So
I needed to check and see how many spell slots. Okay, bonus action spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Nice.
And I want to try to hit him again.
Okay. So your spiritual weapon appears right next to it.
Ooh, good hit.
And what did you roll?
Yeah. 19.
I think that's a hit.
God, I hope so.
All right. Hit.
It is. Yes, that is a hit. You're
You
all
shall
like,
never be a prince.
that better be a damn hit. And your scorching ray, or your, was that radiant damage or fire?
It was
Won't
radiant
let me
damage.
roll
Okay.
damage. I do not know why.
Oh man, roll 20 is just being. What is your normal damage on spiritual weapon? I'll roll it for you. Was it a D6? Or... Oh, there
Can
it
you roll the
is.
damage for me on that one? It's not allowing me to roll.
It's a D8
Sure.
unless you upcast it.
That's the
Yeah.
1d8 plus my ability modifier.
7 plus what? 5?
Plus 3.
3, 10. All right. This time, your spiritual
Radiant,
weapon strikes the toad-like creature, and once again doesn't do a ton of damage, but does damage it, leaving it
Spiritual
a little more
weapon.
annoyed.
Let's see.
So you did 10 points of damage to it.
Yeah, what's
but
your wisdom score?
we're
Okay.
having all sorts of technical issues today, folks. I am so sorry. I don't think it's our problem. It's not a problem on our end.
Is a 20.
No.
So that's a 5. So you did 12 damage. So
Damn.
yeah, see, the rolls just came through from Jennifer. That's weird.
Jeez.
They just came through for me too. I
Yeah,
just
that
now
is
saw them.
Just really
Yeah, I
weird.
just saw
All right, I'm done because my computer is acting up. So that after the spiritual weapon, that's what I'll be done.
All right, Cirrus, you are up.
All right, this thing's focused on Eleutheria, right?
Yes.
And I'm attacking from hiding.
Yep.
So does that count as a sneak attack?
Yes. Because it's being threatened by the spiritual weapon.
Okay. And I don't know why it
19.
showed 3. That's weird.
19 hits.
Eight.
So 8 psychic damage. 29 total psychic damage.
Damn.
Nice on the
Nice.
sneak
Oh,
attack.
Yeah. You do a ton of damage, and now you have got its full attention.
Well,
I'm
on
gonna
the,
hide.
on the good
I'm
side,
gonna,
it's not looking at Eleutheria anymore.
I'm gonna move till I'm obscured and then try
Well,
to hide.
yeah, he'll start looking for Cirrus at least.
You
yeah.
are going to provoke an attack opportunity as you move away from it, if that's what you want to do, though. So
Oh crap. Yeah, that's right. I forgot how close I was. But I have its attention.
mhm.
Peachy. You turned dynamic lighting off. Was this door open or closed?
It's open. Doors open.
I mean, if you want to turn dynamic lighting back on, I can see what's going on my iPad, so we don't have to do all that.
Okay. I will do that right now. All of the outside doors were open, though, so. There. Boom.
I'm simply going to disengage then. That'll be my bonus action instead.
Okay. And you go in there. Cool.
Yep.
All right. So this thing is here. Your spiritual weapon actually blocks movement too, right?
Don't think it does.
Can it move through the spiritual weapon? Could someone check on that for me? It's not important right off the top of the bat, but
I don't think there's anything in the wording of the spell that says it impedes movement because it's not actually a creature, like a magical conjuration.
okay. Bjorn, you are up. So you have knights to the right of you, toads to the left. There you are.
Here I am, stuck in the middle.
That's right. Okay. We are going to. I'm going to attack the same guy I attacked last time, as he's about dead.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we're going to reckless attack. 26, baby.
Nice.
Nice.
That's a hit.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, he's dead.
15 points with that bad boy.
You
Ooh.
cleave completely through his plate metal armor and slice him in half, and he falls to the ground dead.
Yeah, that's some temporary hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right. So we'll put 2 temporary hit points on there.
Yeah.
And I will, because I killed him, this is not my second attack, but just my another regular attack on the guy next to me.
Correct. Bring it.
But I can't
Boom.
reckless attack on this one.
Yep.
Bjorn smash.
19.
That's a hit.
Yeah. Nice. Another 13 points on that one.
Man, that's another great hit on him, slicing into through the armor on his arm and severely wounding his shoulder.
Sweet. And now for
Still
my
up,
second
but-
attack on that same guy. 17.
Hit.
Yeah. You gonna do something?
Come on,
There it
roll
goes.
20. You were doing good.
Damn.
All right, 16 points on that bad boy.
Oh man, this guy's barely holding on. You slice open his guts, and he's kind of holding his guts in as he's looking around. He's still up, but he is hurt badly.
Yeah, baby.
Badly. And I skipped whodunit. So whodunit?
Okay.
Works. All right. All right, so got one guy at the base of the stairs. Everybody else ran into different doorways from what I was able to see. But I still have no accurate idea of where my party is.
Nope. But you are hearing
Wait a
pounding.
minute. Didn't you hear when I kicked on the door last game? Didn't you hear me in there?
I'm not sure
Jeff,
if I did or not.
can you give me a perception check?
Let us do that. Perception.
I want to say that you heard me kick.
Not
the
very
door.
good.
What did you
Oh, wait a
get?
second. I have.
Yeah,
Do I have advantage on perception?
you got a 23.
Oh, it looks like a.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
That's my initiative.
You
Oh.
hear pounding footsteps coming down the staircase. Literally, it sounds like tiny peals of thunder coming down the footsteps, and the stairs are shaking.
Well, that is incredibly unusual. It
He's
sounds
just
like
looking for
something
his toad.
big is coming our way.
What was
Okay.
that?
Who's watching the TV with the static on?
I have no idea.
That's totally what it sounds like, though.
That is the sound of the footsteps coming
Oh
down.
wait, Jen left. There we go. Sorry about that, Jen.
No, it froze on me. I had to reboot.
Oh.
All right. So what I'm going to do is this: the guy at the base of the steps. There's a door open in front of him, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So you coming back down to this level again?
Yeah, I'm
I'll
actually
move it
going to drop concentration on the spike growth because I'm going to do
All right.
something else.
It's gone, and you are emerging here.
Yeah, you go ahead. Yeah, perfect. Right there.
And I'm
And
gonna bring Mr. Bang down too.
yeah, bring all the pets down. Bring Mr. Bang, Mr. Hiss, Mr. Simeon, or
Everybody's at the party.
yeah, they're all in the party
All right.
because this poor bastard's about to get blitzed.
I
Hell
gotta-
yeah.
I gotta add. Go ahead. I'm gonna add.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to make your day even harder. I'm going to ask you to put on a random token, like a red dot, that will cover a 5-foot square.
Okay.
Survive the
Why? What are you gonna do?
Because I whip off my hat and I pull and roll like I'm rolling a bowling ball, and whatever I roll spins up into this 5-foot wide ball of fire. I have just shit, what the hell is the spell called? Flaming Sphere.
Okay.
And that's going to roll right into him, or at least attempt to. Let me see if he gets a dex save.
You're gonna Indiana Jones him.
I'm totally going to Indiana Jones him because anything within 5 feet of that sphere, so it can affect a lot of things, is going to have a bad day. Let's see. Any creature. Let's see.
Does it keep rolling, or is it gonna stop at him?
I can control it like a spiritual weapon, but if it hits a creature, it stops right there.
All right.
So let's see. 5-foot diameter sphere appears in a non-occupied space of your choice within the range of the spell and lasts for the duration. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw, and the DC will be 15 as I roll some fire at it. As a bonus action, I can move it just like it was my own spiritual weapon. Yay!
Come on. It's not letting me add it. All right. I will add it in there in a second. Just give me a sec.
Now, as long as we know where it's at for the moment.
And I need to do a reflex save.
He needs to make a dexterity save. Stop being 3.5. You're 5e.
Yes. Well, this isn't a great flaming sphere, but there you go. It's purple. You have
That's
a
fine.
purple flaming sphere.
Hey, that feels more fey anyway.
All right. Reflex save. Dexterity save. My natural, I always want to go back to 3.5. No, he fails badly, even with
Alright.
advantage, which he didn't
He
have. So
is going to take 2d6 fire damage. So let's roll that.
and this is Cirrus's favorite woman here that you just hit.
All right,
Haha.
he takes 9 points of fire damage.
Well, this is the female. This is the female with the crossbow that tried to that
Oh.
hit Cirrus. So
Oh, well, too bad for her.
Cirrus, are you gonna let him do that to the love of your life there?
Is she still alive?
Yeah, she's still up.
Okay, Mr. Bang.
I can't hear you, Greg.
No, she was very rude at the door. The most stable relationship Cirrus has had in months has been with the Revenant anyway.
Well, wait a minute.
Okay.
What about with the mirror? You were very in love with, you know. Did you
That
get
was
a-
Karlsruhe.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And Bjorn was the other one that got
Yeah.
charmed by it.
All right,
That's
Mr.
right.
Bang misses.
Yeah, Mr. Bang missed.
Mr. Bones, however, will pull a couple of. He pulls off his floating ribs, and there's a bit of viscera between them. And as he draws back the viscera, like this is the bow, a long shard of bone appears, and he is going to fire with his bony short bow. So it's going to be a D20 plus 4 to hit.
Oh no.
Damn, that is metal. Who done it?
The bony short bow.
It would have hit.
If it hit, it would have been pretty metal.
Oh.
Yeah, because skeletons get short bows and short swords, so I figure like he just like rips off bones and does cool things.
Okay.
Well, at least the flaming spear hit.
Yes, Bjorn, that's metal whether or not you hit.
And
let's see.
is that it, or we got more?
Yeah, that's all I got for the moment.
Okay.
So moving on.
So then it's her turn. She starts her turn next to the flaming sphere. What happens?
Well, if she let me make sure if she's still within 5 feet of the sphere on her turn, if that's an effect. Let's see, flaming sphere. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw. So apparently she
Another
can move
dexterity
away.
saving throw.
When you move the sphere in a different direction or varies, the sphere ignites flammable objects not being worn or carried. If you ram the sphere into a creature, that creature must make the saving throw. So,
And if she moves, she gets an attack, so she gets attacks of opportunity.
well, if she can move away from the sphere freely, but if she ends her turn and she's still next to the sphere, she will have to make the save again.
Okay. So she
So
moves
she
away
can-
from the
You
sphere,
can get away from it.
and she comes in here to attack Bjorn because she doesn't have much choice.
Oh,
Or
she's going to choose poorly.
Yes, she just chose poorly. So she moves to attack Bjorn and comes flying in, and is probably going to get chopped down eventually. But for the moment, she makes her attack, and she misses. So she comes flying in away from the flaming sphere and screaming a challenge to Bjorn and swings her longsword, which Bjorn bats aside with the bare hand, looking at her with disdain.
Hold on just a second.
Okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's not. It's your turn next. So you take care of what you need to take.
No, I can do this, and then I'll take care of that.
Okay.
So, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the lady to my right with Talon, and she's going to feel pretty much everything I've been building up. So it's going to be and it's going to be with Booming Blade.
You're gonna attack the lady, or are you gonna attack? There are two knights. One is just a normal lady, and one is a lady.
Didn't Bjorn already kill the one above her?
There were two knights there. The
Yeah,
one
actually,
at
that one right next to me is dead, and he's still
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, so she's the only
This
one.
one?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
there's one that's still alive barely. So you did kill one. I took it off. There have
Yeah,
been
and
two knights there.
she just moved into the
Oh,
place where the
okay.
other guy had been.
Yeah. So there's
Oh,
one.
okay,
Um,
okay.
Oh, okay. Then no. You know, then I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to use green flame blade, and I'm going to hit her with talon.
Yes. Get them both.
Yep. So yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit her with talon and hit her with all the stuff I got, and then the other one gets the green flame.
Okay.
All right.
Bring it.
And if this fails, I'm gonna.
I gotta say, with green flame, oh, Misfits Green Hell reference.
Damn. All right.
Is this the bottom or the female or the male? So.
I'm hitting the female. I'm hitting the one directly to my right. The one,
Okay.
The one that, yeah. So that one. So yeah. So that's going to be this. Okay. Let's see. Because of absorb elements, I have a D6 fire damage for her. He takes 6.
Yeah.
And she takes D4 radiant because of divine favor. So that's 9. That's 9 on a top of all that.
Stack damage.
And on top of that, his buddy to the north takes 7 points of damage.
Eyes blazing, you step up and slice open with the elements, both the female and the male, killing them both in one blow.
With a smack here and the smack there.
All right, now I'm gonna see if I can withdraw now that they're both gone. So I'm gonna, and I oh hi, who done it? Actually, I'm gonna be here. We're inside. We're trying to get out. If you and also there is a giant toad monster on to our exit, and it's very nasty.
Well,
okay.
We should probably do something about that.
I think we should.
You hear faintly from the next stable. That would be nice.
And I've just kind of pointed this boiling ball of flame. Maybe I can be of some service.
I'd appreciate
All right. Everybody who is down here and not in the room with Bjorn or Boja or Cirrus, give me a perception check.
I can do that. Advantage. No, I didn't hit it.
Yeah, 23.
13. Oh wait, I have guidance, don't I?
Did you give yourself guidance? Or are you going to give yourself guidance?
I did.
There you
I
go.
did.
17.
Okay. All of you hear the pounding footsteps coming down, and then coming around the corner and emerging right behind whodunit. You see a
Behind
7.
me?
Yes, a
What's
7
he doing
and a half.
behind me?
He came down the stairs.
I thought he was
I wish he kept
over
his spikes
there
up.
with all these other people.
No.
Oh,
See?
no.
A 7.5 foot tall human being dressed all in black armor with the symbol of the howling hatred. His eyes actually glow red with lightning bolts in them. And you have a sense of evil emanating off of him in much the same way that you felt a sense of good, but much less coming off of Eleuthera when she's in her most holy moments. He is holding a weapon that Eleuthera, give me a perception. What was your perception check?
17.
Which you recognize.
Uh-oh.
It is a spear arcing with electricity, which used to be wielded by Karlsruhe.
I think I'm going to enjoy killing him.
Damn, Karlsruhe has to pay for it now.
Give me a strength check. Who done it?
Oh,
Okay, hold on a second. Now I need to go.
grapple me? Because this is not going to be good. I will use some guidance on this. I'm going to need it. All right, let's see. Maybe I'll get lucky.
Oh,
Okay, I'm
damn,
still,
that was so almost a 1. Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
I'm still doing the guidance, though.
Yeah.
All right, 22.
Yeah, baby.
Fuck off.
Yeah, baby.
Okay. you feel a hurricane force like wind erupt from this guy and push at you, and you were able to resist it. And so with the growl,
Hold my hat on.
he stabs out at you with the spear once you are not cleared out of the way.
I thought you said it was a toad.
No, the toad's outside.
I don't know. They said like there's a toad. Next thing, there's a giant guy trying to stab my guts. All right. The question is he going to hit me?
What is your armor class right there?
My armor class is too high for you to even calculate.
It's 19. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Come on, baby, miss, swing, swing.
He rolls. What is it? A 19?
19.
Yeah. He stabs out at you, and you dodge aside as you feel the arc of thunder, and he growls in frustration.
Hey,
And stares at you.
it made my fur stand on edge.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
did we determine if spiritual weapon blocks or not?
It does.
It's a
I don't think
spectral
it does.
weapon. I don't think it does.
There's nothing in the spell description that says it does.
This guy steps to here, sees Cirrus, but before he's about to attack, he raises his hand and closes his fist, and you feel once again that sense of impending evil, and a black gate begins to form in the other room where Bjorn, Boja are standing, and
Is the toad like bipedal? Is it on its back legs?
yes.
Oh, this just gets weirder.
Yep.
And I need to roll a die 100. What did I get? I'm breaking out the die 100.
Conjuring demons and elementals. Nasty people.
And as he does, you see a gate, and you see another one of these creatures appear right next to Boja and to Bjorn.
Oh, Snapple.
Oh my god.
And with that, it is the Howling Hatred Initiates who all go flying off the cliff. They actually leap off the cliff to their deaths. And as
They're going
you
off like
do,
lemmings.
you hear them splatter, and who done it, you see black souls come flying in and be absorbed into the guy who is standing behind you.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I was really getting into the splattering thing, but you just ruined it.
Yancy Ben was not with you this day.
Cirrus, I need you to give me a Constitution save, because
Crap.
there is a horrible stench coming off of this toad-like creature which threatens to overwhelm you.
Great. 1 second.
Oh, it sucks.
Bjorn hasn't bathed in months. Aren't they used to a terrible stench?
When you're not looking, I do hit you with prestidigitation every day.
14.
You pass, so you don't have to take that save again for the stench. But you are choking back and trying not to retch from the horrible stench coming off this creature.
It's mostly for Boja and her nose.
Right.
Oh, by the way, Boja, you're still maintaining concentration, and we've done, 2 turns on the air elemental? So that's 6, I believe.
That's it. Yes.
Yep.
We got 6 rounds where we've concentrated on that banishment.
So we got 4 more to make it permanent.
Correct.
Cool. So Cirrus, you're up.
And I've got nowhere to go.
Got no place to go. Got no place
Nope.
to go.
So, nowhere to go. I will steady my aim. Take a deep breath. $15.
That is a miss. So the overwhelming stench just is too much for you, even though you steadied your aim to hit it.
Damn.
That looks better.
27.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
That's a hit and a smack for next
Give
time,
us-
too.
Let's see. Do you get to do any sneak attack damage this round? Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
baby.
11.
Hell yeah.
17.
I
So
love
you do
seeing
some-
all them dice hit the screen.
More
Yeah.
great damage to it. It is still very much healthy and alive, but you do wound it again.
That's all he can do.
Okay.
It is time for a blessing.
It is time for Boja.
I
So,
just love the way you say that.
bonus action, we will use the spiritual weapon to hit the one that's in front of us.
Yeah, baby, 23.
Okay. That's a hit.
All right.
So your
That's
spiritual weapon
radiant.
does a little bit of damage to this guy, but he has just shown up and is more than able to accept that kind of damage at the moment. It thuds against him and he's kind of annoyed.
Yeah, I figured as much. So I am going to call Serenade. Let's hit him with your guiding bolt.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, it was 19.
Oh, 17. That was close. That was so close.
Still a hit.
Oh,
Yeah, baby.
Geez, what level did you fire that
17.
off at?
Is that
That's
15?
first level.
13.
Guiding bolt
13.
is 46 at first level?
But do you have
Yes, it
combat,
is.
combat casting, or do you need to roll with disadvantage since it's within 5 feet of you?
Oh, that's true.
Oof.
No, I did not realize that.
Yeah, you don't have.
Yeah, where you need Warcaster if it's like if it's 5 feet in front of you, it's
Or,
it's a
spell
disadvantage.
sniper, not warcaster, spell sniper,
Yeah.
or crossbow
So-
expert, or any of those other
So
things.
13
Yeah.
damage, but give me another roll just to see if you hit it. So
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah. Let's see.
range attacks, disadvantage, and close combat.
Yeah. Yeah, you
hit
did.
it anyway.
19.
Oh, Boja can bless you. It doesn't matter what you say.
So
Yeah,
13
baby.
damage. So it takes a hit and is now illuminated, providing advantage for the next person that strikes it.
Nice.
So the creature is
She'll probably be
Kinda.
Bjorn.
hisses in frustration, the stench from the wounds threatening to overwhelm you as
Yours
clouds of
gonna get
pustules and
advantage.
noxious mist come out of its wounds.
Yeah.
Is that it? Are you that your turn? You're good?
It's my turn
Okay.
because I don't think it matters which go room I go into. We're gonna get hit.
Who done it?
Okay. Let's see. First of all, Mr. Simeon is invisible. Have him move 2 squares over to the right.
Who?
Okay. I am going to use my full action to disengage
Okay.
and take me all the way down to the bottom. So that's 2.5 squares down. And my bonus action, I will roll that ball of fire right up in front of this Jamoke.
Okay.
So he will need to make a dexterity saving throw. Plus, if he wants to get at me, he's got to go through the fire.
Okay.
Run into the fire.
So
You gotta walk through
dexterity.
the fire and let it burn.
Sometimes I think I
Here is his save.
Don't forget to put the little fireball marker you got in front of him.
Go ahead and roll damage. He does not
All right.
make his save.
Oh, full damage. I like it. You get son. Only 7, but I'll take it.
Okay.
And since I've used my bonus action, I cannot command any of my pets to do anything. That's the one disadvantage of this this particular character build I've got. It is bonus action hungry. But I have options.
Hold on just a second.
And then just to Luthor, like, I thought you said it was a toad.
And if we can hear them all go, that's in here.
I mean, he's
It
lucky.
is a
He's
toad,
ugly.
but it's a mutant ninja toad.
That's in here.
Oh,
Be right
hey,
back.
everybody else is in there. I found you. All right. I thought I'd lost you all.
Oh, you did 7 points of damage, you said?
I believe so. Looking at the screen. Yes, 7 points of fire damage.
Cool. And it's standing right in front of him? All right, it's right in front of him. And what does he have to do to go through it if he wants to?
He's going to have to eat that
Be
damage.
brave.
Okay.
I mean, it says you don't take damage unless you end your turn next to it, but I would imagine, as a DM ruling, if it's blocking the stairwell, he is going to have to move through it.
Is this a lobby
get it.
attempt? Okay. Do the Mr. Hiss or Mr. Bang want to move? Or are they good?
Because they do things on my bonus action, so I've used my bonus action to move the fireball, so I have not given them any orders, so no. They're stuck there.
Bjorn, you are up.
Right.
And you need to give me a con save, please.
Okay.
I'm probably about to lose some pets.
You're fine.
That's
23.
I'm
You're
just
good.
going to pull out another one. Now that the
Okay.
big one is gone.
All right. So we are going to reckless attack and hit that toad.
Okay.
19.
It is a hit.
And 15 points.
Okay. So
Let's
you do
Let-
a serious amount of damage to this toad, but it is still up and going strong.
He's a big old bloated bag of hit points.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Well, this time I give him a really dirty look and I hit him with advantage. Oh, shit. It did nothing.
Oh,
I shouldn't have
man.
gave him a dirty look.
Put too much energy into the dirty look.
I did. Should have put more into the swing. I only got 11.
Hey, look at that. Look at that 20 right next to that 2. Like,
You ain't got
oh!
a thing if you ain't got that swing.
Do what?
So that is a miss.
Yeah, that's a big old fat miss.
And let me see what else I got here. So,
But I'm giving him one of those looks that kills that you can feel in the back of your head.
you got the looks.
Do an
of
old
kill.
Selby.
We got to
That's
throw
right.
up that Motley Crue song on now. Alutria,
baby.
you're up.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can move. Leave the point where I can see this dude here. Can I see from there?
You should be able to.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
can, you can move.
I don't want to get too close to who done it. But,
Allies.
yeah.
Rushing recklessly
Okay.
into battle, ending up separated and getting our asses kicked.
All
The
right.
first Motley Crue song that comes to mind is Same Old Situation.
All right. All right, we're gonna start with Eldritch Blast.
Nice. Very nice.
Now I've got Aerosmith. It's the same old song and dance, my
That's right.
friend.
How's a 19 then?
Ooh.
Okay. And who are you attacking?
The guy on the stairwell.
Spear boy.
With an
Spear
Eldritch
dude.
Blast?
Yes.
All right, you fire Eldritch Blast off of him. It strikes his armor and bounces away harmlessly.
Oh.
Oh wow! Immune to force damage. That's interesting.
No,
Maybe he's got some funky armor of spell reflection or something.
you just didn't penetrate his armor. So
Really.
19
the
armor
second one.
class is not good
I'll
enough.
tr-
Oh.
Wow,
We got a heavy
that is
hitter in the room.
that is no bueno.
That is no. Oh.
That's definitely no.
Oh,
And
damn
even
it,
doing
no.
favored by the gods is not going to put me
Oh.
above a 19.
Mm.
So yeah,
Oh my
that's no.
gosh.
I'm gonna see about. Let's see, where can I move? Because I don't want to be.
that
in
was
the
so
room for his
almost a
attack.
22.
Got to burn my spell slots.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Well, no, I don't really like that. I guess I'll go here. No, because he'll be able to hit 2 of us in 1 strike. Yeah, I guess I'll do it this way, and then I'm going to do for my bonus action. I'm going to pull something from the bag of tricks. Okay, so
Okay.
that one's definitely nothing too big.
Well, we know you
Let
can't
me
pull an
see.
elk out this time because you already did that.
No, I can't. But I can pull out a boar.
Actually, if you put the elk in there, it might push the toad out the window.
You would have that would have been an interesting fight, but yeah.
All right,
That would have been an epic moment right there.
where are you gonna put the boar at?
Let's see. How about just to the northeast of Eleutheria? Yeah, right there. Yeah, right there.
All right.
Okay, we're good.
Ouch.
All right. First, tax on Cirrus.
Low roll.
Cirrus, what's your armor class again?
19.
All right.
I could loan you some of my hair if you need some more.
I bet Cirrus's chest is as smooth as a dolphin.
Yeah.
And
Well,
he
he's an
doesn't
elf.
even shave.
What happened? I guess.
Elves.
So, one of the claws strikes at you, and you dodge out of the way. But as you do, a bite and another claw both take you and strike you.
Ow.
All right.
Ow.
Have you got that damage mitigation feature yet?
Yeah. I've uncanny dodge.
You take.
And we
Little
have
Top Gun
takeoff.
action.
Hold on. Why is this? You take 29 points of damage.
Oof.
I take 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh.
Ow.
God damn.
Meanwhile, Bjorn, sensing a greater threat from you, which is probably a stupid thing to assume, it strikes at you 3 times as well. What is your AC?
I believe it's 18. Let me look. Yep, 18.
Okay.
Oh, and Nim, since I was looking at it, we've had 2 rounds this time, so we're down to 3 rounds for the banishment to take hold.
Okay.
I was keeping
Yeah.
track too, just in case, Jen.
It probably would have been smarter for him to attack you and try and break your concentration, but he doesn't know that. So
Hey, he doesn't know you've got an elemental banished.
yeah. And
Bjorn is the one who's gleefully in his face.
Bjorn, you're 19, you said?
He's doing what he's supposed to do,
18.
tanking.
18. Okay, so you fend off one of the claws as it comes down to you, but you also get hit by a bite and a claw attack. And you take 21 points of damage. So we got to
So
have
that's
that.
10.
10. So
All right.
I will
That puts me at 53.
53.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Meanwhile, this guy walks here and steps calmly over here, and he is going to stab 3 times.
If
That'll
he's
do it.
willingly walking through the fire, does he get a dex save to try and dodge it?
Oh no, he's just going to eat it. He just walked
Oh.
through it. He didn't even try and avoid it.
Damn.
Give him damage now, or do you want to wait till it's my turn?
Go ahead and roll the damage.
All right, he is going to eat
Nice.
8 points of flame damage.
This guy
Yeah.
is Baron Chabot levels of arrogant. So
And
I
armor class, apparently.
It's also pretty badass to walk through a fire to hit somebody. That's
Sure.
just
Yeah, that's metal.
I don't normally compliment my enemies, but damn.
No, I respect it. I respect it.
This dude is metal, personified. So as he
Oh.
comes towards you, Eleuthria,
Mhm.
you feel an overwhelming sense of evil coming off of him, and
Does this guy have the curse of thorn by any chance?
everybody within 10th level or within 10 feet of him, I need you, everybody who's within 10 feet of him, I need you to make a will save right now.
A will save.
Yes.
He keeps
What-
he keeps going to 3.5.
Yeah,
need a
what am I
wisdom
actually
save?
rolling?
I'm sorry, not a will save, a
Charisma, wisdom, intelligence. It's one of those, I'm sure.
it is a wisdom save.
Oh, well, I get advantage on wisdom saves.
Wait a second. You're not within 10 feet of this guy, are you?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, this is
Everything,
just for
everyone's within
Eleuthria.
10 feet of him. So that
Oh, okay.
22.
My bad.
okay. Can you roll for the boar? Just roll a die 20.
Oh,
And
D20.
are Mr. Bang and Mr. Hiss, I assume, are not affected by psychology?
He seems like he'll be okay.
One, let's see. Mr. Hiss at this moment is actually Mr. Bones. Let me. Mr. Bones is effectively a skeleton, and Mr. Bang is a construct, so he don't give an F.
All right. The boar is not okay. He fails his saving throw.
Really?
And
Okay,
is now
let's see.
has the frightened ability, which means it has disadvantage on attack rolls.
All right, skeletons' condition immunities are
Wow.
limited to poison, so you might be able to frighten my skeleton.
Okay, and Mr. Bang is immune.
He's a construct, so I mean,
Okay.
he's got a stat, but let me see. It's really something I control in a bonus action, so I'll leave it up to you. Is he construct enough to just not care?
I think if he's a construct, he's under your control. I
Okay,
think both of them don't care as far as the way I read it. So because they're
I
constructs.
will take that. I mean, because he's going to destroy him in a hit, I'm sure.
But he
Yeah.
is going to attack, and as he does so, he clasps a talisman, and you see a greenish glow with lightning fuse through him. He makes 3 attacks at those constructs and the boar, and then 2 more attacks at Eleuthria.
Lovely.
So
is he right in the middle of everybody?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
There go my pets.
I'm kind of stuck.
So here is this is Mr. Bang. This is Mr. Bones. This is the boar. And then these last 2 are for Eleuthria.
All right, let's see. Mr. Bang, AC 18, 15 hit points. Mr. Bones is AC 13, 13 hit points.
I gotta look and see what his bonus is. 18 for Mr. Bang.
Mr. Bang has an AC of 18 and 15 hit points.
He hits Mr. Bang for. Oh wow, he didn't do a whole 3 damage.
Oh, he's still up. Yes. Mr. Bones
What?
is much easier to hit, only AC 13.
Oh wait, this didn't. Hold on. It didn't roll the damage right. My bad. Excuse me for a second. So.
No, I like the 3 points of damage. I'm fine with
No
it.
shit.
I'm very pleased.
If
with
our
3
vote
points of
counts, we all vote for 3.
damage.
He hits Mr. Bang for 17 points of damage.
And Mr. Bang is
Ouch.
destroyed.
Damn.
And
This dude is
then
really hitting with some mega damage.
for Mr. Bones, he hits for 14 points of damage.
Oh my god.
That's 1 point more than he needed. I am down 2 pets.
All right.
It's like, wow.
For the boar, what is the boar's AC?
Let's find out. Let me see. 11.
He hits the boar. And for the boar, he hits for 16 points of damage. So the boar is
Oh
dead.
my god!
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, for sure. Okay.
This guy is just
Hey.
whooping our asses.
And
But
then
Okay.
that's three.
All
That's
right.
3 hits. Me and Steve did not have to take.
Yes.
Alutria, what is your
Yeah.
AC?
21, but I'm really thinking. But if he hits, I am casting shield,
Okay.
and that would put her up to a 26.
Yeah. Hit a 26.
Okay. He
This I'd like to
strikes
see.
at you twice, and you dodge aside twice, both times feeling it barely grazing you, but missing.
Oh man, this guy's
Okay.
got 5 attacks. What the shit?
Yep.
Yeah.
5 attacks. That's crazy.
Oh no!
And
All
with
right.
that, Cirrus, you are up.
Yeah.
I really wish I could hide in my ring, but I've used that for the day. Oh no!
Cirrus will
Oh no!
use his bonus action to
Do we want to run? just asking now.
and
I
he
can
will
get out of
drink his
there.
potion of superior healing.
Man, can you misty step? Because you're right in his face.
Okay.
I can. If I have to, I'll do it.
So go ahead and do that.
Did you just
Yep.
say play Misty for me?
It's feeling like it.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Do we want to continue this? Do we think we can beat these guys?
I don't. I'm having my doubts.
Anybody else have an opinion?
So you get 26 back?
Yep.
All right.
Man, oh man.
At the same time, I have no idea where we're going to rest, even if we can escape.
Yeah.
Boja, go ahead
Are we
and
gonna
give
run?
me a
Yeah. Let me know if we're running,
Con-
so I can do my
con
teleport.
check.
Okay.
Who's doing the con check? I'm sorry.
Boja.
Okay.
Because
And we're doing a
Cirrus broke
Let me
off
see.
and took his healing potion. So
Yeah, because I can. Yeah, we can. Yeah, I can. Yeah, we can just run out and do the feather fall to get down and just get the hell out of there.
Come on. 13.
Boja, you are under the poison condition.
Damn it, man.
Balls.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah, and I can't do anything about that from where I'm at. So,
Seems like we've
what
bitten
does
off
that
more
do?
than we could chew.
yeah. Are we running? I'm leaning towards running, but I mean, it's up to you guys. If you guys think that we can jerk this out, we can try.
Like that's a conversation you can be having with me. The other guys are in the other
Yeah.
rooms.
You're
Well,
all
I mean,
split up right now, and then
Bjorn can hear me.
you
Boja
guys
can
can
hear
yell.
me.
I
Are we
mean,
running? Are we running?
the doors are open. So,
Okay,
Boja,
cool.
You know.
Boja, you are up.
Yeah.
So first, your
Yeah, we can get
spiritual
the northern
weapon,
doors.
if
We
you
can
want
just
to do it
run
as a
through them.
bonus
I mean,
action,
it wouldn't be a
so.
big deal. We could just run. Do you want me to do it?
do spiritual weapon as a until we figure out what to do. I'll just go ahead because I don't know how we're gonna get out of here. So let's go ahead and do spiritual weapon on this guy.
We're still. I think we're still all under Featherfall. We can
Yeah,
just
but the
make a
thing
run
is,
for the
like
doors
Boja and
jump.
Bjorn are about to be sandwiched in between the frog
okay.
demon and this guy with
You
the
run
badass
to
spear.
the east. You run to the east, and then through one of the north passages,
No,
and then you get the hell out.
No. Look at where Boja and Bjorn are. Where are they going to run?
I can't see where I'm at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they can
Oh, yeah.
run. They
But
can run
you were
east.
just in that room, like the room, the
There-
doorway.
yeah.
You can see. Where
They
light
can
comes
run through the doorway to the east, and then they can run to the northwest
If they-
or northern doors.
They run through the doorway, the east. They run into right into Mr. 5 attacks.
No,
They are
they can avoid him.
I'm glad you have that
How-
confidence.
There are squares.
Right.
There's a way that you can get past him.
So Boja, you hit this
all
guy
with
for
opportunity
10 points of
attack.
damage. So
Okay. I'm going to hit him with the mace.
okay.
All right. Well, do you want to lure him away and then give them a chance to run?
I've got one thing I can
And
do
then
to
talk
maybe
about
lure
it
him
for
away.
2d6.
All right.
Okay. What did you roll to hit?
18.
Okay. So that is a hit.
And that hits. Yes. All right.
So you do a total of 6 plus another 7, so 13.
Yep.
Yes. Now, if I'm being poisoned, do I need to roll for concentration on the banishment?
Poison, no, and you should have rolled with disadvantage for your hit with the mace. So,
Okay. Let me roll another one on that one. Sorry.
So it's the poison condition.
yep.
Yep. Disadvantage.
Come on, you got it. You got it. So, the poison does not require you to roll on the concentration, but you wound the creature, and it looks to be pretty severely damaged now.
Round 8.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Who done it?
Two more to permanently banish the elemental. All right. Bonus action. Flaming sphere is going to run over that guy.
Okay.
He needs to make a dex save versus 2d6. I mean, dex save versus 15.
And just roll it. I know its bonuses. Nope, he fails it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. The more damage, the better. All right. Damage. 6 points of flame damage. And then, as my action, I'm going to invoke my spell wrought tattoo for the day.
Hold on,
And
I gotta mute you all because I gotta whistle at my wife real quick.
Okay.
Whistle while you work.
All right.
Bjorn, this is something I'd been saving. I was hoping that it would be something that would be really particular that you would get to take advantage of, but the situation is rather dire.
Okay.
I think you guys could do this. That's my opinion.
For my it looks clear, I'm sure.
Pucker factor is high right now, but
For the spell wrought tattoo, today I loaded up compelled duel.
Oh, nice.
Duel. What does that do?
Yeah.
It means that
If-
if he attacks anybody but me, he is at disadvantage, and on top of that, he's pretty inclined to just chase after me. I'm about to rabbit my ass out of here with this guy on my heels.
And if he runs away from me, he gets an attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
And smite if I hit.
So I'm going to lead him away. Hopefully he fails the save, and this will give everybody else a chance to get out of this kill box.
Yeah. We can do that.
So is this a wisdom
DC
save?
15 wisdom check
Okay.
or saving throw.
The last two places we have gone in Sighing Valley, we have ended up on either side of a kill box.
Basically, yeah.
These places are pretty well fortified, it turns out.
I would say so, yeah.
They weren't fooling around.
Gotta have a hobby.
He bats aside your spell.
What's
Damn.
In
that?
fact, he bats aside your spell. In fact, you feel a evil presence looming back at you.
Damn. All right.
Damn it.
I will tell you now, you are facing a blackguard.
Facing a what?
Damn.
A blackguard.
Don't know what that is, but I
Dark Knight.
understand that he is a bad ass.
Yeah, I had guessed he was like an evil paladin of some kind.
All right, so I'm going to. Is that door that I'm right next to? Is that unlocked?
It is not unlocked.
Yeah.
Shit.
You might want to. Yeah, I would just go around to the northern doors. The northern doors are open.
Yeah, I'm going to. Okay, I know some of these guys ran through some of these other doors, so I'm going to have to circle around to get one of these other doors to try something. I've already used my action, so I cannot dash. But to any of the doors that I saw these guys exit through, what's the nearest one, DM? DM, give me a marker.
The nearest one that's open,
Yeah, the nearest one that's open to me.
right there. If you could see that.
Oh, I could have
Or
sworn these. I could have sworn these guys like it split off to the left of me.
actually,
like
one
through all
did.
these doors to the left.
I'm
of this
sorry. You are correct. There's
Yeah.
one open right here. I just got to open it.
Okay. I want to take my full movement through that door.
That is open. And this is
Hey, Luthri, I have a plan. Good luck.
the room that the room that Cirrus is in.
Every
that,
rabbit for himself.
that door is not open, Cirrus, right now.
I
So
know.
You are not. In a
All
good
right, so
place.
let's see. If I go into that room, do I have enough movement to go through the double doors, or are
One,
those
two,
double doors
three.
locked?
Are you taking a normal move for
I've
5,
only got 35 feet of movement right now.
6, 7? Yeah, you can get right there if you want.
Yeah, so take me as far as I can go, because my intention is to get out onto the rim outside of the tower.
Yeah, you're out there, and you see a
Okay,
giant
'cause
toad.
Because I haven't seen my token move, is why I'm asking.
Oh
I
yeah,
still see my token sitting there.
I just moved you, so I don't know why.
Okay, I
didn't
guess
update.
it's. Oh, it says my connection to the server is crap for some reason.
Yeah, I moved you. You're out there. What you can see right now is you can see the ass end of a giant token that's hemming Cirrus into his room at the moment. So, and
Okay,
you were
good,
out on
good.
the lip. So,
As long as it doesn't see me, this will give me a chance to maybe help Cirrus out, because I'm going to try and circle around and do something.
yeah, congratulations. Your reward is to see a giant toad ass. So,
Hey, well, some of us have already seen an elk ass, so why not?
Bjorn, you are up.
Boja, a thought occurs to me. If we just get on the other side of this door, this giant toad isn't going to be able to follow us. Any
That
thoughts
is
on
the
that?
thought.
But they're fighting something on the other side of that door.
Yes, we are. And
You do hear fighting on the
I
other
will
side of
try.
the door.
Yeah. If you're going to do something, make it quick.
So
Okay.
Someone's got to save our skins. Someone blast a hole into a grate. So. Go,
Yeah,
Princess
normally that would
Leia.
be me.
Yeah. Right now,
just-
that garbage compactor's looking good.
When you broke into this tower, did you have a plan for getting out?
No.
Our plans don't work that way.
Absolutely not.
Plants don't
Plans?
survive contact with the enemy. You know that.
Okay, just really quickly, because we only got like 6 seconds to make this plan, Boja. My thought is we have a better chance at fighting what's on the other side of the door with all of us than we do separated. And if
think
we
so,
just
huh?
get on the other side of that door, we eliminate one of our enemies.
and this one's looking poorly here.
Yeah. You can do either way. I mean, you can try to see if you can kill that thing and go, the other way, or you can try to help me against this awful thing.
Well, here, we'll do it like this.
Heat of the battle. So, whatever
All
you
right,
decide to
so
do.
I guess I'm going to attack this thing. I only rolled a 6.
Make the plan, execute the plan, watch the plan
Yep.
go off the rails, throw the plan away. That is a standard Phandalin 5 plan. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, so I guess I'm going to attack the toad again.
Profit
right,
by
go
not
for it.
dying.
Attack
Yes.
that toad. Slay it. Whoa!
He
28.
critted. Oh my god.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, so that's 17 points of damage.
Woo! Very nice. This thing is definitely hurting now. It doesn't know who to focus on.
Well,
I would
focus
suggest
on
you
this
keep-
shit, bitch.
Yeah, I was just focus on you. Bjorn. Nice.
Baby, 28.
Ooh, double crit.
Oh.
Give it again.
Damn.
It didn't do anything. Let's try it again.
There we go.
1 second.
22.
Oh my God, 22 points. 22
Nice.
points, biatch.
Nice.
Yeah. And just for I'm gonna use my second wind
Okay.
and roll one of my hit dice. That's I'm gonna go with 1d12. Or is it 1d10 for the fighter thing?
For what?
For
No,
the second wind.
it's
1d10.
1d10.
I think okay. 1d10.
Oh,
Right.
nice.
That gives me an extra 9 points. That'll help. All right. And I guess that is my turn.
Okay, so that brings us to Eleuthria. You were facing Big Ugly.
Steve, you're muted.
Yeah, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit him with Talon and
Okay.
Booming Blade. See if that works.
Go ahead and give me a perception check real quick, though. Or an art. Either, no, not perception. Give me a, do you have, I got a, I'm afraid I'm going to go back to 3.5. Knowledge, magic? Was it magic knowledge check?
I have Arcana.
That would be
Yeah,
Arcana.
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. All right, and I do have guidance on that.
Oh, all right.
Oh no, that's 10. That's 9. That's no good. I can do perception if you need to do it still.
You notice, perception's easy because you saw it. He did activate before he attacked last time some sort of magical effect around him, but your arcane knowledge failed you. You don't know exactly what is going on, but he is moving more quickly.
Oh no, probably doing some kind of a haste thing. Okay. All right, I'll try to hit him with Talon and Booming Blade. If it hits, I smite.
Okay.
Does that hit?
No.
Okay. Well, I have a way to make that hit.
You know,
Favored
a
by
thought
the
occurs to
gods.
me.
How's
If
that?
he
23.
Nope.
Yeah.
23 didn't hit him.
Mm-mm.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
Then we're screwed. Bamf. I am going to teleport out here, and then I have more movement. 1, 2, 3. Oh boy, that's no good. 4, 5, 6. All right.
Are you still
Oh,
thinking
wait.
we should stay in here and fight this toad, Boja?
We cannot take this knight. There is no way. If I can't, even with a 23, I can't even lay a hit on him.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. But we
I
can't.
still
The
have
only
feather
way to
fall.
get away from the night is through the door the toad's at.
So
Oh.
yeah, I'm gonna try to get to you guys, but
But
right now I've got.
we'd have to drop down into the what do you call it?
We still have feather fall.
Oh,
Well, yeah, but I mean, where are we going to go from down there?
All right.
Out of there.
Next up
I'm
is
not really concerned about where.
the toads. So the first toad will take 3 strikes at Bjorn. So
Glad I did that second wind.
All right.
And Bjorn, you are AC 19?
18.
18. You take your second wind and you feel more vigorous. The claws lash out at you. Definitely the more dangerous of the two of the kinds of attacks that this demon is lashing at you, and you avoid them twice, but you were unable to avoid the bite of the giant toad-like creature, and it hits you for 22 damage.
And is that halved?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
you're right.
half? Wow.
No. You need to half it. So you're taking.
Okay, so 11.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
That puts me down at 51 then.
Oh God, no. So no, that you needed to have that. So meanwhile, I'm sorry, Greg. This thing advances on you. So,
I knew it would.
and it's going to make 3 attacks at you. And what is your AC right now?
19.
You avoid the bite, but both claws hit you. Both claw attacks. And you're taking half on this?
Yeah, it's a melee.
So you're going to take, this is halved, you're going to take 11 points of damage.
Ow.
And who done it? Just so you know, you saw that the ass of the creature disappear into a room, and you hear Cirrus cry out in pain.
Damn it! I needed it to be on the ledge so I could blast it off the ledge. Damn it! That bollocks ups my plans quite a bit.
This guy steps into the doorway with the spear and strikes at you, Bjorn.
Never mind the bullets, Jeff. All right.
Now, is that the
What do I
Black
take?
Knight?
Yes.
Did you say the toad was attacking me?
No, the blackguard.
He went into the room?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't able to compel him to duel me.
Yeah. And I'm way out of his. He probably doesn't even know where I went. I mean, he has an
Me and
idea, probably.
Boja are gonna die.
Yeah.
It's not looking
I'm gonna
good
try
for
to get.
Greg
I'll try
either.
to get to you, but it's gonna be a while.
AC is 18, correct?
'Cause I've
18,
like-
yes.
Yeah, because I'm like on the north side of the complex.
Well, good. Maybe you
And
can come back and raise us all from the dead.
I might have to, but I mean, first I gotta. I got people between me and you.
You take.
Are you sure this isn't an appropriate moment for a Klingon quote?
Yes, sir. This might be a good day to
If
die.
you wanna,
after
if you wanna die, if you want to die valiantly, shoot yourself. I don't think it's wise.
This is halved. The spear lashes out and strikes you 3 times, piercing your armor and your defenses, and you take a total of 15 points of damage.
I'm just saying, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna go down. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die with my boots on. How's that?
And with that, it is
Did you say something, Jeff? I couldn't hear you.
That's because I was whispering.
Cirrus. You're up.
I'm fussing at my screen because I had to refresh my browser, and now Roll20 is not loading on my iPad anymore because this is an unsupported browser. Then I was like, okay, I'll load up Firefox. You recommend that? Oh, guess what? It's still not any good. So screw you. I can't see anything anymore.
I'm using my bonus action to disengage,
Okay.
and I'm hiding as soon as I'm out of sight.
All right.
Tried loading this on Safari, Brave,
Mhm.
and now Firefox, and it's not loading on anything,
22.
or at
Okay.
least not the map. Everything but the map works for me.
Jeez.
23.
Well, what I'm going to do, because this way you could see on Mike's screen, is I'm going to turn off dynamic lighting right now. That way you
There
can
you go.
see on Mike's screen what's going on. And you could
Let me back out a little bit.
describe
Can
to
you
me
see
where
yourself down here on the bottom left there, Jeff? Right over
it's
here?
Tiny, it's tiny, but I see me. Thanks. The mouse lets me.
you
see.
are right here near where Cirrus is hiding. So you and Cirrus are battle buddies out there right now. So,
All
so
right.
Cirrus took off and hid. Boja, you were up.
I will use spiritual weapon, hit the toad.
All right. That is
Yeah,
a hit.
25.
Oh, yep, that's a hit. You're still at a disadvantage right now, but you're going to need to make another con save. this turn. So, but we could do that after you roll. The spiritual weapon's not poisoned. Doesn't have a nose.
Oh, yes, got the map back.
7.
Okay.
Nice. 7 points.
And
All right.
you said to do a con save.
Yeah.
Yes, tribute.
You're good.
Oh my
So-
gosh. Hell
You
yeah.
choke- You choke back the nausea, and now you don't have to make any more con saves. So you do not have poison anymore. So.
Okay, good. That's
Feel
one less
the
problem to
mace.
worry about.
16.
16
hit.
hit with a
Yeah, baby.
nice. And we add the 2d10 fire or 2d6
Take
fire
7
extra.
points of Mace Windu.
Well, all right.
12.
Well,
What is that?
and
Thing
Tom
is-
Cruise has joined us.
This thing is weaving along, weaving on its legs. Is still standing at the moment, but it is up. And I forgot, but I'm not going to do it. But I'm just going to warn you.
God.
The black guard also gets thief-like, was it sneak attack damage,
Oh, no.
Oh,
which I
crap.
didn't do last time. So,
We forgive you.
Yeah.
Boja, is that your turn?
Yeah,
Did you
because
take
I
the bonus
can't
action?
really move. I
You
can't
guys
move
are in
anywhere.
trouble.
Yeah,
So-
we're
So,
dealing
yeah,
with some
that's
level 20 asshole in there.
Oh my
Who done it?
gosh. I know what I have to do. I'm not really fond of having to do
Okay.
it.
Bonus action. I need to move my ball of fire. I guess I'm going to have it on the other side of the door from me just so I don't catch fire.
Right here?
Yeah, that'll have to do.
Okay. The bowling ball of doom.
Let's see.
It's a great ball of fire.
Goodness gracious.
Hmm.
Does it shake your nerves and rally your brain?
It does.
They're like, all right,
God damn it, Maverick.
I'm going to ask Cirrus, like,
Carlsruhe pops up. Take me to bed or lose me forever.
Cirrus, what the big toady thing you're fighting, is it going to follow you?
Probably.
All right.
That's why I'm hiding.
It's going to come out though. Okay, good. I'm going to hold an action.
Okay.
If that thing comes out those doors onto this ledge, I am going to Eldritch blast it off into the canyon.
Okay.
Yeah.
That brings us to Bjorn.
Okay. Well, I guess
wants a-
I'm going to
he
try
wants
and
a
clear
PM
our path out the window.
That's a good choice. Take away the possibility for sneak attacks too.
Okay. Again, reckless attack.
Yeah!
Oh!
Nice. Down.
Screw a double rainbow. This is double 20, motherfucker.
Can we just say double 20 on an advantage is dead? So
All right. That's 19 points of damage on his toad ass.
come on. I wanted to give you so much. Just give. All right. It's barely alive. Take it out.
That's- I got something for you.
Mhm.
21.
Yes.
Yes.
Smack my bitch
And
up.
12 more points.
You destroy this demon, and it falls to the ground and dissolves into a puddle of mud and acid and goo and nastiness that eventually just disappears into the ground.
All right, Bjorn, you can add to your Dragon Intimidator Demon Slayer.
Yes.
You're like,
Yeah,
you know,
baby. All right. Well, just because I haven't taken a move yet, I can still do that after this. I'm going to go ahead and use my. Hold on. I forgot. Temporary hit points.
Yep.
Temporary hit points. Yep. All right.
You're going to try and hit him, aren't you?
You're
gonna
gonna
hit
need
him
him,
and then
Bjorn.
run out the window.
All right.
And,
You're-
we're gonna go ahead and use my extra attack for killing that guy to smack him one before I jump out the window. And I didn't hit him. I only got an 18.
Not even close to this guy.
All right, so I'm just gonna run and jump
I can't help
right
but
out the
imagine
window
the scene.
onto the
I
ledge.
can't help but imagine the scene where like
all right. Go ahead
Steppenwolf
and move.
swings his axe at Superman and he just like looks at it.
You're going to take an attack of opportunity though. So
Okay.
It's worth it.
Expected.
All right.
What really sucks? He's gonna hit me.
Huh?
I have one more turn to get banishment to stay.
Oh, you might make the save and throw.
Or you can take, well, no, he's going to hit you anyway.
you take
he's
13
definitely gonna
points
hit.
of damage. That's not
Is that-
halved.
That's not
No.
halved. Okay, so 15.
No, you take 6. So
Okay.
No, you said if it was 30, half of that would be
13.
15.
I said 13.
Oh,
13,
okay,
13.
okay.
A minute.
Jesus, that is so much better.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to jump out the window if it was 30 on one hit. So
All right.
Alutria.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm going to go and kill this guy between me and Bjorn.
Okay.
Jennifer, you
Yes.
can
So,
on your turn break away from him without taking an opportunity attack because you can use your full action to disengage.
Yep.
yeah,
He
that'll
gets
work.
turned before me, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Oh shit, box.
All right. Okay, let's Eldritch Blast.
And you're the only one in the room.
22.
I'm gonna assume 22 hits him.
Do you guys have the ability to dispel magic at all?
Nope.
I do not.
I'm a half caster. I get my spells slowly.
Yeah, I don't have enough levels.
So you moved up to this guy right here and attacked him?
Hold on a second.
Oh,
that's a miss.
I know,
11.
Jennifer, you're a full caster. Do you get dispel? Do you have dispel magic?
I don't believe. Let me check.
Did you load it?
I don't know that I have the spell magic.
So you wounded him, Alutria. I know you're dealing with other stuff. I'm just saying. So he's wounded,
Well-
but he's standing there as a rear guard. So
And I'm assuming she missed with her second Eldritch Blast at 11.
correct.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
23 is not hitting.
oh, she made Eldritch Blast attacks, so I'm going to put her back here. So the
I
one
didn't
hit.
choose the spell magic, so I do not have it prepared.
So this dude's
Yeah.
fat ass comes out here again. Give it to me.
All right. Reaction.
All right.
Here we go.
All right. Okay. Let me try to figure out what I want to do.
Oh, you
Yeah.
took your 2 Eldritch Blast attacks, right?
Yeah, I only hit him with one. It looks like.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you-
Yeah, 25.
Yeah.
all right.
All
Not
right.
much I can do until then.
So let's see. The damage, the damage,
Can we get the blast to go right up his bunghole?
is only going to be
That's-
2, but he is going to be pushed 10 feet, which should get him to clear that
10
ledge.
feet. And it doesn't, it's regardless of how big it is, it's moving
I can
automatically.
push an ancient dragon with an Eldritch Blast.
Damn.
Well, this
Yeah.
guy is going over the edge then. And
Eldritch Blast with the repelling blast gives no fucks.
would you like to roll the 12d6 falling damage for him?
Hey,
Yeah.
that's right. This guy
Yeah,
doesn't have
baby.
Featherfall.
No, he does not.
Ooh, how I like that. Let's see. How do I do the?
Advanced
Special.
die roller, and then
Do you have a
roll
cousin named
1d6.
Frogger? Because you're about to go splat.
He's about to
12d6.
do a Hans Gruber right over this cliff. So,
40, baby.
can you believe it? He's going to survive. He's down there at the bottom
believe
of the
it.
cliff.
Given how much they were hitting him for, I believe it.
He's down there. I'm going to leave him down there. So,
So,
yeah, he's down there.
What's your step? Oh, never mind. Too late. Well, I like just wherever serious is like I tried.
Nice move.
Cirrus, you're up. So you see the Hezru
gonna have-
that you were, it's a Hezru demon, by the way, that you were fighting get pushed over that edge. And you can watch it if you want, and it lands a long way down there and stands up.
Balls.
Name of the gods. That he just turns to who's done it real quickly. That thing stood up.
Yeah, what?
Nice move.
And, like,
though.
I like look over the edge, like, yeah, I do not like these things.
Mm-hmm.
Bjorn, what's the situation?
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
Sears just ran up beside you and said, "What's going on?"
Well, I'm thinking I need to go up here and kill this guy up to the north.
What about the big guy facing off against Boja?
I can't. I just tried to hit him on the way out. I can't.
That's all.
The only thing I could do is maybe go in and carry her out of there.
Yeah.
That's all yours, Sirius.
I'm not down yet.
He's gonna try.
Everybody's anticipating that you're gonna.
He's threatened by Boja.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Right, but I can't get up to the window
It
now.
might
to
not
go
be a
in there.
bad
I just
idea
thought
to
of that.
distract him,
Whoa!
so he doesn't hit Boja.
Crit.
Damn, 28,
Oh wow.
15.
And
But wouldn't he get
damage.
sneak attack?
Yep.
He does. And sneak attack also doubles on a crit.
Oh, yes. Roll all them beautiful dice.
Holy shit,
So
baby.
42 total.
Boom.
He looks at you, pissed.
Take a step this way and hide.
He's all
But-
yours, Bjorn.
He doesn't look.
Looks.
He looks like he's taken some damage, but he's still strong.
Well, I'm hiding.
Okay, with a 30. Yeah, you're good. All yours, Bjorn. So,
Now it's their
Uh,
turn to realize that it looks clear.
and I actually forgot to take his turn, so I'm going to go back to him. After taking that, what is your touch? Hold on, I gotta check this. Load up, load up. Okay. So he is going to reach out. So you see him chant something, and his hand becomes wreathed in black energy laced with red sparkles, and he reaches out to touch you, Boza.
Warding flare. Disadvantage.
Okay. I will roll here.
Nice. Good move.
And that was a good call because
Yeah,
as
baby.
he reached out to touch you, you could feel the evil power coming off of it. And go ahead and give me a religion check real quick.
I think he was going to throw some inflict wounds on her.
The power of the rune stopped him.
The power of Siren Ray compels you.
I was going to go there. You beat me to it.
You realize that he was about to use the touch of the vampire on you.
Oh,
Ooh, shit.
it's like I will heal from Sirius's attack using your life.
And but that was his move. So now it goes to you, Boja. You are up.
All right. I am trying to. I can. You said I could take mine to disengage.
You
It's
can.
your
One of
full-
the actions you can use is to disengage, which means that is your action. But you can break off without taking a hit.
And also,
That is
the
what I'm going to
air
do.
The air elemental is now banished. Well,
Yes!
as long as you don't have to make a concentration check this turn. So.
Right. That's why I'm going to take disengage and
And run,
exit the room
bitch, run!
and run.
Okay.
Bjorn is suddenly wishing he isn't right under the window.
And that was your full move. You can take your bonus action to move
Now you're
your
one in the gun sight.
spiritual weapon 5 feet. So, or is it 5 feet or 20?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember how much. Let me check that real quick.
Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go turn off my fan. I'm actually cold. believe it
It's
or not.
20 feet.
Yeah, 20 feet. Give me just a second. I'll be right back.
Did you hear me, Jen?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep, I heard you.
As a bonus action, you can move it 20 feet.
Oh, well, that's perfect because then I'll move. Well, I can't. Won't let me move it.
I mean,
Yeah,
as a
we'll
bonus
move it
action, you can still have it try and hit that guy.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was just trying to make sure that we didn't have to fight the elemental.
Mhm.
Nope, that was good because like with all this other bullshit, we don't need that too.
Nope.
Yeah, that vampiric touch would not have been good. So
Well, we're doing fine.
Right. So
We're down to
Alright,
like
so-
2 dudes.
Yeah, I'm gonna for the
That's-
bonus. I'll move the spiritual weapon in and hit him.
no, you aren't.
No, you're not. Nope.
well, it moved in there. So
You moved in there.
and we determined that it doesn't block. Right.
It doesn't block. Correct.
Correct.
Mhm.
Okay.
Are you
Okay,
counting
let's
the
see.
toad down in the ravine as the second one, Cirrus?
We
That
are
was-
right.
yeah, that
No,
was on
Luthor is
Spirit.
facing off against the knight.
We are right
So
back to
3
who,
total.
to who done it.
Okay, I want to move as far as it takes me to get a line of sight where Bjorn is in the door.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. There you are.
No, not right next to him, man. I don't want to be in the line of fire. Just
Oh,
to
you
where
just
I
want
can
to you want to
him.
see Bjorn? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I need a line of fire.
on the dude or Bjorn?
Well, I'm sure the dude's going to come out any moment
Okay.
because I am going to hold my action to repeat. If anybody comes out that door who looks aggressive, I'm going to try and peg him off the tower.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I will have my ball of fire follow me out, but not within 5 feet of me, just like a little bit behind me, because I don't need anybody singeing my tail.
All right. What about Mr. Simeon?
Mr. Simeon comes out too because he's invisible anyway. You can have him actually like kind of hovering over the canyon because he can fly, little flying monkey. Keep him out of danger.
All right.
So that's it. I'm holding my action and hoping I get like a really stupid high roll when this guy comes out.
Bjorn, you're charging, right?
Charging.
You're charging this guy. It's in there.
Well, I suppose I didn't. That's not the word I use, but sure, I'm definitely heading in his general direction.
Okay. Go ahead.
No,
It's your
we're
turn.
like, yeah, we need him to come out here.
Bjorn, you're up.
Oh.
Bjorn, stay there. We want you for bait.
Hey, all he's got to do is step off to the side, step away from the door. He can hold an action to smack that guy.
Hey, it worked for us
Okay.
last time.
All right, so
Oh, boy.
just
You're gonna
move
have
to right
quit, though.
here and hold my action.
Or like move.
I would move
like
the square to
north
the
a little
north.
bit. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, that
Hold
would
your
be
action.
better.
So like
Okay.
he's not just going to run out. And, for all we know, he's going to run out and like shove you off of that thing. If you're right in front of the ledge.
Yep.
Okay. I am gonna go ahead and use another second wind. Use my
Okay.
last D10,
Okay.
and it is 1D10 plus my fighter level, which I forgot to add last time. Let's see. So that is 9, 10, and 11, 12.
All right.
All right.
And I'm gonna, I guess, hold my main action.
No, that's not gonna work.
Okay.
I got nothing left.
If any enemy comes near me or Boja, I am going to attack it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was whodunit. It was Boja. So next up should be Eleuthria.
Okay, let's try to hit that guy again.
I'm actually impressed that we've whittled away the number of enemies that were at us to just like Mr. Death Knight over here.
Because I wanted to go and try to finish off that toad, but yeah, I need to get to you guys, so let's go ahead.
If you want to feather fall down to him.
I've thought about that. Do you guys want to meet me down?
All right.
How about we don't separate again?
Okay, that's fine.
So
Yeah,
you're
because
gonna
getting back up. I mean, getting back up will be tricky, even though I have the balloon thing. So
Well, it's a
I'll just
couple hours. So well, that's true. You have the balloon thing.
Yeah,
There's always
let's
spark
just
propulsion.
yeah. So let me go ahead and just let me just
Yeah,
go
if
ahead
you
and
had a
just blast
dimension
that
door,
dude
it'd be
down.
a different matter.
That hit.
Oh yeah, 28,
Whoa!
baby.
We know 28's hit.
Yep, and 7.
And then
Okay.
let me just hit with the other one. Hoping I can get him.
Oh, that was so
Ah.
almost a 20. We got 17 though.
No, that's
That
a
one's
hit.
gonna
Too.
bounce off.
Oh, and
That's
11.
That's 18 points of damage.
Or are you smacking this guy up here?
Yeah, this
this dude right here. Yeah.
he's still alive.
Come on, put a hole in a motherfucker.
I keep forgetting to move him. He's just kind of standing there. He doesn't know what to do. So
Oh.
Yeah.
He's not a very good goon.
no, he's not.
Nope.
Well, he's got a drow blasting him on one side, and the elephant on the other side. I think standing
Yeah.
there's
If somebody wants to
probably-
take him out for me, I would really appreciate it.
Yeah, stuck in the middle again.
Yep. I mean, I could go the other way, but I don't think it's a good idea.
Cirrus or Bjorn and Whodunit. All of you give me perception checks.
Oh no.
That is wisdom.
While they're
so I
doing
get
that-
advantage on that.
With that Constitution save, is the poison condition gone?
Oh yeah, you're not poisoned.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I got 17.
Okay.
and a 12.
22.
Yeah, 22.
Bjorn and Whodunit, you notice that the Hezru demon is climbing up the cliff and has made it almost halfway up.
Well, that's freaking fast. Jeez.
Damn.
You can always
What's
knock him
going
off
on?
again.
A demon coming up from below. We should have seen this coming.
He said
Oh, he's
almost,
And did y'all-
almost halfway.
He's a
And
toad. I
are you
figured he
letting
would probably
everybody
try to-
know?
Yeah, it's like, apparently Froggy is not done playing, but don't worry. I've got
Yeah.
something for him. If it's almost halfway and not fully halfway, assuming he's probably dashing and climb up, that means he won't make it before my next turn.
Probably
Yeah,
not.
I'm gonna. Don't worry, I've got him. I've got him.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what he is going to do this turn.
I'm wondering how long I need to stand here as bait before I can go attack that guy that Eleuthria is fighting.
Mhm.
Well, let's wait and see what this dude does.
Yeah.
Just give me 1 second. It's going to take me a second.
We should find out very, very soon.
He's got a couple
Okay.
options.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only I had another banishment.
Okay. I'm playing this guy. I'm playing him.
Yeah, play him right. Play him right.
Yep.
Do what he
Yep.
would do.
Do what you have to do.
Nope. Smart,
Run away!
Yes. Yeah. Smart, dangerous enemies should be smart and dangerous.
All right. You see, and you're familiar with the spell, although this time the spell is much different looking than what you had seen before. But you had seen Karlsruhe cast this spell before. But this time, the spirits of demons and dretches and ugly, horned, foul demons erupt around him, and he comes out to attack Bjorn after casting it. And I need wisdom saving throws for everybody. So that is Cirrus, Boja, and Bjorn.
Now, is this against being frightened?
No,
I'm pretty sure this is Spirit
Okay.
Guardians.
this is Spirit Guardians. And
Okay.
actually,
Oh,
this is
God.
larger than that. It is
15-foot radius.
this size.
17.
Who done it? Do you get your shot on him
You
I
are
do
going to
get
be
a
able
shot
that
to.
you were
on him.
holding?
You are going to get your shot on him, but just give me a second. I need to make this the right size because it's huge.
16.
I mean, can I have my shot before the spell affects him?
No, because they would have been hit by it. And actually, whodunit, I need it from you as well. So
What?
Yep, you're
Yeah.
within the range.
Yeah.
15 feet.
I'm the
No.
only one who's out of range.
Okay. I'm just
you're-
outside the range.
You're just outside of it. So,
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
but his DC, spell DC, is
You know, I'm starting to have a bad feeling about who this dude is.
it looks a little bit like a transport beam.
What, can it
all right.
teleport to someplace nice?
His spell DC is
Like Ryza?
his spell DC
Yeah.
is an 18.
Okay. That's a wisdom, right?
Yeah. So Bjorn and Cirrus got hit by the spirit guardians. So
Ow.
both of you take. Hold on. You take. Oh, I rolled low. 6 necrotic damage. So your skin begins to peel back slightly from the spirit guardians as they come forward and claw at your body and everything.
Is Bjorn still raging?
Bjorn is still raging.
After you, Bjorn.
So he steps out. Go ahead and
Okay, guys.
give me
Pray
that
for this one.
attack.
We need a high level hit.
All right, so here's my
Oh,
attack of
boy.
opportunity.
19.
Why did you get an attack opportunity on him? You didn't leave a threatened square. So
No, it's
Well,
a
I'm
reaction.
sorry. I meant my my action I was holding.
He held his
Oh,
action, you know, to hit him.
Jeff,
Yeah, you
that
And
is
I
guys-
only rolled a 13.
Jeff, that's a miss, and
I know. We both missed.
you both miss.
23 didn't hit.
Yeah.
His
That's all
AC
I'm
right
saying.
now is 24.
All right. We need to get the hell out of
I-
Dodge, guys.
Well-
Um,
He seems to be chasing us, and we can't defeat him.
and that brings us to this knight, who will,
Say knee.
yes, he's going to attack Eleuthria.
He can try.
Yes, he will try.
He's really
I
got
think I
it
still
out
have a
for you.
I think I still have a 26, by the way.
He misses. you.
Eleutheria, did you piss in his cornflakes or what?
Actually, I did it and blamed Eleuthria.
Yes. Cirrus, you are up. So you need another save to
Okay.
avoid taking damage.
Bjorn, you can positively, absolutely not die because Whodunit has a whole new prank he wants to pull on you, and you need to survive so I can enjoy it.
Bob's got a brand new bag.
Cirrus, you take 13 points of damage.
Oh, crap. Yeah, Sears
And all-
isn't looking good.
And also,
From-
guys, that the area, that spell effect is difficult terrain.
Yeah, so it's half movement.
Still enough to get out
Yeah,
and make a throw. Because why not?
Mhm.
why not? Got nothing to lose but our virginity.
Ah,
I'd be impressed if anybody can name what movie that quote.
Oh, that is a hit.
damn.
That
Cirrus
is a
crit-
critical
crit
hit.
him again, man.
Shit.
Oh, finally something hit.
Yes, yes.
Why is he going after
28.
Bjorn? He should be going after you.
What is that, Jeff?
It's from Christine.
Ah,
12.
When
And
the
then-
new
I
can't
girl
believe I
comes
missed
into
that.
school
I
late,
still need to see that. Damn it.
she asked the guys like,
Ooh,
12 and so 46 total.
He's hurt. He's really, really hurt.
Yeah, and doesn't he have to make a concentrations check?
Yes, he absolutely
For the
does.
Spirit Guardians.
Yep.
Well, now
Yeah.
I got to go back and watch Christine.
Yeah, it's just a little moment that's always stuck with me. They're in a hallway. The new girl, Lee Cabot, comes into school. The nerdy kid's friend is sitting there looking at her, and this other guy's like, "Oh man, you gonna go ask her out? You think I should?" And he goes like, "You got nothing to lose but your virginity."
See, but it was particularly wrong of
He
me
hid.
not to know that. That is my second
Or
favorite
have-
Carpenter movie.
Yeah. So the Spirit Guardians
It's such an
actually
innocuous little line.
winks out
Yeah.
of existence.
Oh
Damn.
yes,
Yeah.
Very
And,
nice.
yes.
and
Yeah.
you see the
Here is I
demon
could kiss you.
wink out of existence as well.
Damn.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Oh,
We might
Oh,
actually
the
be
demon
able to
went away
survive this
too?
now.
Yes.
Okay. Great.
oh,
Damn.
are we going to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat?
We might. Damn. I
I
need
might
to kill
get
this
the
dude,
rank-
and that'll help.
I might get
This-
the
I
Frank
hope we can
Warren
do
after all.
something. Cirrus
Boja.
did 42 and then 46 points
Yeah.
of damage to him.
I've got one.
He seems to be the one is the hero of the hour today.
I've got
Boja,
one
you're up.
left.
Cirrus is about
Yep,
to
I'm
die and
trying
is
to-
hiding behind who done it.
I will
man, you
sing
did
your
great.
praises, Cirrus.
The legend of your glory will live on even if you don't.
That's right.
There is no good day to die.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what I can do to disrupt him. Let's try. Oh, so critical to get the right one. And everybody's around him, so I can't do that. Can't do that one. So it looks like the only one I can do. We'll do Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Yep. That's
All right, the first one misses.
Yep. Ooh, that's a hit.
Yeah, baby.
Nice.
And let's see if the third one hits.
Come on. Boom shakalaka.
That's a hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
So it's
Get
at
him.
least a 25.
And now a
Get his
wizza
ass.
off with the damage. Yeah, baby.
And another 46, right?
Oh,
Yep.
Yep.
17.
Okay.
oh.
Plus
And another 19. Yep.
Oh, wow.
He was holding up his spear, ready to throw it, and then two searing rays strike him from the back, and they kind of hold him transfixed for a moment before the rays burn through the armor, and he stands there looking at two holes in his chest, and then collapses.
The
to
goddess
ground.
blesses you.
Oh,
Two searing rays of Seven
Oh.
Ray.
very. Yeah, I think we're going to be praising Saren Ray today. And Cirrus.
Pretty serious.
And serious. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I might have to
All right.
convert in religion.
All right.
And the air becomes noticeably less oppressive. And you see down below in the cavern those who fled or jumped over the side and survived to fall, running off into the distance in the direction of the cave that you fled from not too long ago.
Okay. Still got one more dude to take out.
Tell him Fandral sent you.
What we
Oh, that's
don't
right,
know is that last dude is like a level 20 super ninja assassin.
Who done it? You're up.
Use the freaking Darth Vader, dude.
Let's see. Can I use my movement to get to where I can see the guy that Eleuthria is engaged with?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, if you want to hit him, I would
Well,
appreciate it.
Of course I'm going to hit him. Let's have some fun with some Eldritch Blast.
Cool.
You know, he
And
was
I
just
kinda
saying
smile as
he
I raise
doesn't
my
have
shield.
Oh,
enough-
no,
he
see,
does.
that would have
Wait,
hit that
that's it.
sucker. I finally rolled over his armor class.
Go ahead.
Yeah. 26 and an 18. That's got to
Yeah,
do
both-
something.
Both hit. Yeah, this sucker goes down. He's dead.
Cool.
And
I need
he
to
has
rent my
at least 2
team on
more
somebody.
assholes than he had before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his dead
All right.
body got flung over the cliff face.
And
Now,
now-
is there anybody else who I can still hit or?
Nope. Everything is quiet and silent. The vultures took off, or the hippogriffs took off.
All right. Oh,
But
okay.
Feathergale Spire has been conquered.
okay,
I
Sirius
need
just
to.
walks
Yeah,
up to
I
the
want
light
to. Yeah.
and says, "Ow."
Okay.
we got
Dismissing the
one
flaming
way
spear.
down, and that's straight down because we can't get
No,
up.
we could.
Why are we
we can
going
get up.
down? We're going in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We own
We're
this
not.
place
Well,
now.
before that.
How do we
Before
get back
that-
up there? Is what I'm saying.
Before that, I
The
want to claim
stairs.
Karlsruhe's spear. And
But
search
Yeah, I was
his
getting ready to
huge
say.
body.
Okay, Karlsruhe. You know how I was like in a level above you? I came down some winding stairs. That's how I was able to catch the enemies in the pincer move. We come back up. I show you stairs. We will lock this place up tight because those assholes are going to cave to get reinforcements, and we need to fortify and rest up now.
Okay.
And we also needed to search the place and find out what happened to Karlsruhe, because he was clearly here. This man took his spear.
Does this man
Yes.
have anything else?
That's what I'm looking. I was looking for.
Yeah.
You can search him. He is wearing the full plate black armor that is made of some sort of special metal of some sort.
Mhm.
He was wielding the spear and a shield. And other than that, you see that he has a holy symbol on that looks like the symbol of the howling hatred.
All right.
Is
I
he-
am not.
I will
touching that
take. I
one.
will hold on to the spear for Karlsruhe.
I am not touching symbol. I am not saying name again.
Okay.
Sirius will
Is
take a cloth or something. Actually, the gloves from that dwarf he took in Waterdeep so long ago. And wrap it around the holy symbol and take it. We got to do something with this. We're not just leaving it here.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
But, and I cannot emphasize this enough. Ow.
Yeah. That was,
He really
yeah, that
looks
was-
like crap.
that
He's at
hurt.
7 out of 55.
Remarkably,
I
I
can
think
give you
I'm
some
the only-
help after now.
I can too. So let me.
Yeah. If you want to do it, that's fine.
am I the only one who didn't take any damage this fight?
I think so. I took a little bit.
I didn't take any because I was able to keep. Well, no, I got some at the beginning.
You got a lance through you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah.
You got pinned to the ground with a lance.
Yeah, I only took 10 points of damage because I had some temporary hit points for the previous encounter.
So there's 13, Cirrus.
Thank you. Yeah, that aside from the hits I took before, that toad was kind of messing me up one-on-one.
Okay.
I'm listening right
Yeah.
now to whatever you guys want to do,
'cause
but I'm munching on some food while you guys are
I
talking.
think
amongst yourselves.
I'm pretty sure I already used the chalice of healing a couple of episodes
Well,
back because
let's-
this is still the same day.
Let's go inside and see if we can fortify it. I'm gonna
You
go
did,
get
I
some
believe,
tea while we work this
Mr.
out.
Mr. Bang,
Be
or
right
Mr.
back.
One of your pets brought it to me, I think.
Okay, yeah, I was pretty sure I'd use it on somebody. So I can't help heal anybody up this time, although I do have one spell slot if somebody absolutely needs some healing.
Yeah, I have 20 points of lay on hands, and I have one spell slot for cure wounds. So,
Okay, I have an additional 2 slots for cure wounds if it's needed to.
Okay,
Well, I
out
think
of-
we should see if we can lock this place up tight
Yeah.
enough to rest, because
yeah.
ow.
See,
again,
I told
like
you,
that
I
is-
told you
yeah.
guys it'd be okay, so you're fine.
What?
Woo,
Well,
boy,
Sirius is
Looks
last
clear.
time I was
It
in
you said it looked clear.
Yeah,
my
it
Saw
did
an
look
ugly
clear.
knight, threw a couple of daggers. What was the problem?
Yeah,
Hmm.
Yeah, so like
And then Serenway blessed him.
since I don't even know what your friend Karlsruhe looks like, I've just heard the stories and whatnot. I am absolutely running around and just locking doors, locking windows, locking the
Mhm.
drawbridge off. Anything I can lock, I am
Yeah.
locking. That's going to allow
Yeah.
egress.
And also, we need to be looking for searching the bodies for any other items that might be useful.
I'll let you guys handle that. I'm running around to windows. If I can push shit up against windows, keep people from coming in
Yeah.
windows
Well-
like I did,
So-
I'm doing that.
On the stable level, let's drag the bodies inside if we want to search them, and then bar that.
Yeah.
There's only one door open to the inside
Yeah.
right now on the stable level.
Yeah.
We can bar that and then
We'll
make our way
double
up.
check.
I'm curious. I'm
because
kind of curious
they
about that
did
Knight
exit.
Commander dude.
No, there's more than one door open
What
because
do you
you were
have?
in one stable and Bjorn and Bojan were in the other stable.
Yeah, but
Why
there
would
was
you
no
put
way.
that?
There was no way to the interior from the one I was in. It was still barred.
Mhm.
Okay, gotcha. But I still want to go in and lock the stable doors too before locking the interior doors. I want as much defense because that was a nightmare. Who done it's a little. He's not acting like it, but inside he's a little freaked out at how close that was, like losing the whole party.
You guys can do all that. That's no problem. So you can drag everybody inside and lock the doors. It's not going to take you a super long time to do all of that. Raise the drawbridge is actually still raised. It was never lowered. So the drawbridge is still up. So effectively right now, the only ways to be able to get in and have free access would be none that you know of until you start searching the tower itself.
But there is one other thing that concerns me. These people, they tend to they worship the Howling Hatred. We see how they can fall without damage, and there are flying creatures down in the valley that, for all I know, they can tame a griffin, or the thing with the spiky tail and the lion face.
We should search the highest level in general, but we should make our way up there. Now, the highest level would probably be the safest place to rest as long as we kept the watch.
Yeah, we really need to see, what these people have. If they have any notes that might tell us what happened to Carlsruhe, that's really what concerns me.
I mean, if need be, I know a few of you still have the devices so you can fall safely if we ever had to leap off of the high tower, and I can run down the side like a little spider.
Okay, I can hold my spell slot if we have to feather fall again.
So do you guys want the short version, or do you want to actually search room by room?
No, we want to search.
Okay.
Well, I mean, do you want to do it room by room, or do you want me to just assume that you guys were able to search and tell you what you found and everything? So it's up to you.
I vote short version.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's fine by me. I only want to hear about like the highest room and whatever the commander's office was.
Okay.
Yeah. And whatever the people had on their bodies.
Can I assume you're checking for magic and all that other stuff?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So the only person that had anything magical on him was well, there were two people. One, the guy who speared Boja at the beginning, who was killed, and then the second guy that you fought.
Yeah.
The first guy that you fought had a spear that was that radiates magic, and he had a ring that radiated magic. The second guy, the big dude, his armor radiated magic, his holy symbol radiated magic, Karlsruhe's weapon obviously radiates magic, and he also had an amulet on that was hidden by the armor that radiated magic as well.
Okay.
While they're checking for magic, Circe is going to pull out the barking claw ring that Fandral gave him, just to make sure it's a family heirloom and not some tricksy thing.
Sure. It doesn't radiate any magic or anything like
Good.
that. So it's just
Okay.
a ring.
Just being careful.
As you search through this place is actually a fortress. So going through, you find an armory with enough arms and armor to outfit a small army, probably at least 50 people. So there are enough arms and armor in here that you could outfit 50 people with chainmail, shield, sword, heavy crossbow, at least. So there's a lot of arms and armor in here. You also find barracks to hold at least 50 soldiers going up through the different levels. When you get to the very top level is completely open to the sky. So the stairway goes all the way up to the top level, and then there's no door or anything to secure it up there. And it is grass covered, and there are several altars up there, all of them covered with blood. On the very top level of the tower. On the level just below the top level of the tower, there are 4 larger suites that look like they were to house officers. Going through those, you find each of them had like different treasures and stuff. Without getting into a whole lot of detail, the total amount of coin and stuff that you get out of there is 300 gold, 200 platinum, and 1,000 silver pieces, and the silver pieces were to pay the Darius soldiers and stuff that were here, because you actually found that one of the people was supposedly the quartermaster that was in charge of paying troops and things like that. However, you also do find notes. You find that the blackguard named Thuraz was the representative of her holiness, or her vileness, as she was called, the prophet of wind. And he was her right-hand man and her general, and was in charge of keeping an eye on things here. And he details an attack where a certain Eladrin was able to kill 14 Feathergale Knights with one blast before he was struck down by the Blackguard and delivered unto the Fane of the Eye.
Bane of the eye.
Quick question: Are you okay, Neil?
Huh? Yeah, I'm
Are
fine.
you okay?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not sure
He's
Karlsruhe is.
He's
No.
eating. He doesn't want to eat on camera.
I'm eating. I just didn't.
I
want
was
to
the
do it.
coughing that was made
Oh,
me
yeah.
nervous.
It's because the
Yeah.
I'm eating onion rings. So
Okay.
Awesome.
so
That does lead to a good question that Cirrus has in mind. Is there any food in the tower? He's hungry.
I
yes,
was about to
there
say,
is.
is Cirrus a Saiyan?
One whole level of the tower is a garden and kitchen and various storerooms and stuff. And the kitchen is rather large.
Cool. Where's
I'm
Burley when you
reminded
need
of
him?
the place I can never get free drinks at again.
We still have to check on Red Larch and see what happened there.
Funny you should
Well,
say that.
I have my doubts that the dragon destroyed everything but my bar.
Did any of these notes reference Red Larch?
After working
There's a lot of
about
flammable stuff in that bar.
no,
Just
you
saying.
didn't see any notes referencing Red Larch. But after about 4 hours of work, where you've been gathering all the stuff together and going through the different supplies and checking out the tower and everything, I need all of you to give me a perception check.
Very cool.
Smoke
And I'm
on the
going to pause you
horizon.
again because I'm eating another onion ring.
Advantage
Okay.
and guidance.
I just remember that
And
game you started coughing and it was because you weren't feeling good.
I'm good, thank you.
that is 19.
Wow. I even with advantage, I rocked a big old 5.
Oh god.
Bjorn sees all and knows all. 18 for myself.
Okay.
Don't feel bad. I'm right there with you with the 6.
Eleutheria and Whodunit and
Me and Boja are the ain't seeing shit twins.
Cirrus, what did you roll? 12?
Looked like
13.
16, it looked like.
So Eleutheria and Whodunit, you feel a
Disturbance
tremor
in the force.
in the ground, and almost like the wind is rocking this solid stone tower a little bit, and you feel the need to go up to the top of the tower to see what exactly is happening. As the two of you get to the top of the tower, your eyes are drawn to the south. The first thing you notice is the blue dragon returning from the south before winking out of existence for some reason. The second thing you noticed is there is a huge, and I mean humongous, it looks to be at least 40 miles across, cloud swirling above where Red Larch should be, with lightning and audible thunderclaps, even from this distance, striking down in that area.
Oh,
Sounds
no.
like a battle between earth and wind.
I heave a big sigh.
Now we need fire.
Look at
You called?
Yeah. yeah.
I heave a big sigh and look over at Cirrus. Nothing we could have done would have changed that.
Yep.
But I still don't like it.
Me neither. I mean,
So we cannot save everyone.
You're not up
unfortunately,
here,
much as we
Steve.
might- Yes,
No,
I
it
am.
was a Luthria, not Cirrus.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it.
Yeah,
yeah,
I was up there.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah,
I was talking to
yeah.
Cirrus.
My perception was 19.
That's why I addressed Cirrus, because I thought you said Cirrus. Like, so
You might have been. You might.
to
It
a
might have been in your
Luthria-
head.
To a Luthria,
Yeah.
then it's like, there's nothing we could have done, but I still do not like it.
There's nothing we could have done, but we can avenge them. That's the most we can ask for.
Sometimes that's all we have, but it is still bitter.
It does leave a bad taste in the mouth, but at least we have won our battle here. That will set them back a ways for a time.
Just out of curiosity,
I will go
is there
down and tell
nothing
the
to
others.
drink in
Hold on
this
a
tower?
moment.
What's that?
Just out of curiosity, did we find nothing to drink in this tower?
Are they teetotalers, these religious people?
There's one room that's filled with mead and beer and wine and spirits. Oh yeah, it's stacked to the floor, 15 feet
All right,
tall.
if we're planning on resting, I'll eat later. This will just make it easier for me to go to sleep later.
Okay, so
I will go down and tell the others what we have. What we
Yeah,
have seen.
I will join you and do that. We're gonna have to batten down the hatches. I think
Yeah,
that
so
dragon
we
may
will-
be returning here.
I mean, will it though? It
This-
vanished as suddenly as it disappeared.
the storm is continuing to rage. Even minutes after you spoke, so it is still raging to the south there.
I think
Okay.
the dragon's work is done.
Hmm.
Perhaps it
Well,
was.
we can't do
I don't-
anything in this shape that we're in.
No.
So I would say you take what we can, and then try to rest, get our strength
No,
back, and then we'll decide what to do.
We have to prepare because those
Yeah.
in the caves, they will be to avenge their comrades.
Likely, yes. And who knows if the dragon may be with them.
Yeah. The only solace is the dragon is much too small to enter with. I mean, much too small, much too large. But regardless, we'll go.
Do we
past
leave and
on.
find somewhere to hide, or do we try to batten down here? I mean,
Right now, us traversing anywhere out in the open would be foolish at best.
yeah.
I
This
think
is the most
trying to
defensible
secure
location,
This
I think.
location is our best plan.
Okay.
Very good.
If we have potentially, we don't know how many people are down there in that
Yeah.
fortress we came out of.
Yeah.
We might potentially have an army down there. We don't know.
No, we do not.
No,
I don't
mean,
think that we're in a position that with just the 5 of us, we could fight a large group of people. I think we have better chances secured in here.
One other question for
Yeah.
the DM: since we did do a thorough search and inventory of this place, was there any sign of Carl's room?
Other than what you had read, no. However, going through the notes in more detail, taking some time, they had noted that he had conducted a number of raids on the Temple of the Howling Hatred, and he and his forces had accounted for slaughtering almost 300 of their force. And
they were
set
taking him before someone.
and they set an ambush for him and his force, and that's where
At
all
Thermopylae.
all
Over
of the
300.
forces, all of his forces were destroyed, and he was captured. And it looks like they intend to sacrifice him.
Yeah, we need to stop that for sure.
Is there any indication of where he has been taken in these papers?
It said the Fane of the Eye.
The Fane of the Eye.
Do we even know where that is?
You have
I've
never
never heard
heard
of
that term before.
Who would know?
Boja,
Yes.
can you communicate with the deceased?
I think I still have that up. Let me see if I have a slot for it.
Do you have Speak with Dead available?
That's what I'm checking. I'm pretty sure I do. I just don't know if I have a spell slot for it.
Every time we do this, I think of that guy just telling us to suck his ass.
Yeah.
We couldn't get anything else out of him.
While
That's
while
my
we're
favorite part of the
searching,
spell. They don't have to be friendly to you.
Yep.
What were you gonna say, Sears?
while we're searching, Sears wants to pay attention, but especially on the lowest level, to see if there are any secret doors or hatches leading underground.
Good call.
Okay.
Yeah, good
I
idea.
do not have it prepared. I had Revivify prepared in case I needed to bring one of us back, but I did not have Speak with the Dead.
You search, and there are no secret doors or passages. It appears that the only way to get in here conventionally is through the drawbridge or through the open entrances at the stable.
Yeah.
Cool.
We are going to have to close off the stable, I think. Too many ways in.
Well, I mean,
Like I said,
we can bar the doors. Again, only one of them was ever unlocked to the inside. I'm not too worried about the stables outdoors,
Hmm.
as long as we can keep people from getting in.
You know, it's been more than a minute. We're not going to revivify anybody anyway.
No.
It's been over
Somebody
I
give
can
me an investigation check. Or all of you give me an investigation check.
Okay.
I should be decent at that. I am.
That sucks. Hold on.
Not my best area, but I do have guidance.
22.
Guidance is a good idea.
Hold on, I gotta check something real quick.
Yep,
Yeah,
that still didn't help
this
me.
is-
13.
No, that's no good. 10.
Sorry, I keep muting myself because I don't want you all to hear me chewing. So,
Look, as long as you're not taking a noisy shit, I don't care.
hold on a second. Cirrus and Boja, as you were going through, and also, nope, just Cirrus and Boja.
Hold on, I still haven't rolled. I had to look at something.
Okay.
It was porn, wasn't it?
Yep.
Oh,
22.
damn.
All right.
Yours
Cirrus,
obsessed the hell out of that.
What
Yep,
the
Cirrus
hell?
received the shit
Cirrus,
out of
Boja, and Bjorn. As you were going around near the altars and etc., up on the very top level, you notice that there are stones placed in a certain pattern, and the three of you put together that if you connected those stones by a line, it appears to resemble some sort of magic circle.
Hey, Boja, should we move these stones?
Let me do an Arcana check on it. and
Or should
see
we leave
if
the
there's-
magic circle alone?
that.
I don't like the
I
fact
say
that
we
somebody
leave
has a
magic
gateway
circle
in.
alone.
I know. I'll guidance that too.
All right.
So, what does a 27 give me on Arcana to check out what the magic is on that?
You are able to determine that at least you're not familiar with this exact spell, but it has all the hallmarks of a type of spell that you are able to cast, which is Misty Step.
It is a misty. It seems that if you put it in a line, it does a misty step. So it is a teleportation effect of some kind.
Okay, sounds to me like we should move these stones. What do y'all think? So that they're not in this
Yeah.
line anymore.
Yeah, let's not make it into a line.
That's
They
good.
might be able to bamf in here.
Oh,
Can we move
Well,
the stones?
I don't know.
I'm just
can you?
kind of nervous about magic stuff, so I mean,
You could try.
I'm gonna let you guys decide.
All right,
Looks
Cirrus
fair.
will try and pick up. How big are the stones?
Oh, they're tiny. They're like pebbles. Well, not pebbles, but like
Cirrus
maybe
will.
4 inches across. So
Well, actually, Cirrus will just mage hand and try and pick up one of the stones.
I
That's
move.
a good idea.
It doesn't move.
Mm-mm.
That's some
It doesn't
powerful
want to
magic on it.
move.
Again,
Is it-
I do have Dispel Magic, but I would have to rest to get it up to try it.
Does anybody want to invite Whodunit to this party?
Yeah, come on up.
Because I didn't make the check to go up there, so.
Well, if you come up and follow us, we'll tell you what we found.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why you couldn't follow us if you saw us going up there, right?
Come on up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
not all of us. I never assumed just because like if certain people make the roll, I never assumed that we've all just gone.
No, actually,
Right.
Sears will call down the stairs if anyone's not up here. Hey, magic portally looking thing up here.
Oh, yes, that sounds very interesting. I have been through a magic portal or two in my time.
No, we want to break it.
Oh,
We're eating veggie burgers for dinner. My
We're
dog
trying
just
to-
went to eat my burger while I wasn't looking, sniffed it, and then ran away.
That does sound like something that my beagle would
trust
try.
the animal. Trust the animal. All right. Why don't we take these stones and just throw them off the side?
That didn't work.
All right.
Is
then.
it
I'll
is
try
it a
and
strength
telekinetic.
issue, or is it that they cannot move?
What?
I don't know.
Did
Sears
you-
will
did
try
you-
and telekinetically push one.
Doesn't work.
Oh, I see. So you're not actually using your hands to touch. Yeah. Very
No.
cautious of you.
No, again,
I am-
magic portally thing.
Yes, but I am also less so, and sometimes you need to get your hands dirty.
Yeah.
Bjorn, you're very strong. Why don't you pick up stone and throw it overside?
Okay. If I
Yeah,
die, I'm going to come back and haunt
just
you.
say like, you need to get your hands dirty. Then I asked Bjorn to do it.
Bjorn, pick up that stone as bait. I mean, pick up that stone.
All right. And I am no longer raging, so no advantage.
Ooh, who needs
27.
advantage, son?
And
You might
bear
as
in
well
mind
be-
that I can lift 300 pounds without rolling.
You might as well be trying to pick up the tower.
Oh,
That's no good.
All right, I am going to try one more thing. DM,
anybody
did that-
have any cure for a hernia?
I did, and it required surgery. Surgery. Grave robber. Sorry, another movie quote thing. DM, do these appear to be loose stones? They're not like, are they worked in or anything? Or are they, like just stones kind of sitting on the facade there?
They look like they're stones that are just sitting on the sod there. But every
All right,
time you go to try and lift them, nothing happens.
I'm going to attempt to use mold earth because we've established that it works on like loose stone as well as loose earth, and see if I can fling it off like that, or if it resists this as well.
Can you mess up the ground underneath it?
Wow.
No, this is worked stone beneath it. I can do nothing with that. It
It's
has to
sitting on
be.
sod, dude.
Oh, it's sitting
Yeah.
on sod.
It is
Ooh.
sitting on sod.
Let's use the sod to launch it off. I can move that earth.
yeah.
All right,
Excellent
I'm going to call
idea,
it
Greg.
DM audible there.
Thank you.
Go ahead
Nobody's
and roll
going to say
me,
sod that, really?
Yeah,
D1.
sod it.
roll me a D100, Jeff.
Oh,
100, the big one.
I mean, I would think, I don't know magic, but I would think we only need to mess with one of them.
60.
As you do that, you feel the force of your spell interacting with some other form of magic, and the sod all around the circle springs up and just yeets itself right off the edge of the tower. So now you are standing on worked stone, and those stones are still hovering in the same place, now above about 7 inches above the floor.
I'm like
Set
looking
up.
under.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Okay,
we're gonna
that's
have to
just-
dispel magic once we get healed up. That's all we can
That's
do.
just cheating. That was serious.
Yeah. Let me see if I can dispel magic with a long rest.
Well, we know Boja can. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Sears is gonna wing a psychic dagger at one of them. He
Okay.
went from cautious to frustrated in 18 seconds.
go ahead and roll damage. You hit it.
11 points of psychic damage to a stone.
Well, it also it has no dex right now, so there's sneak attack damage to it too if you want it.
Works for me. Yeah. Well, 21 psychic damage to a stone.
Psychic damage.
Just fucking
You
cracks
managed
me
to
up.
break the stone. I need everybody up here
Oh
to
shit.
make a reflex check.
You mean
Dexterity.
dexterity?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, dex check.
All right.
You've been playing this game for how long now?
Ow.
Too long.
Not long enough to drive 3.5.
I
out of
got
your brand new-
14.
All right.
Okay.
And I'm going to give myself some
Oh
guidance.
God.
Guidance isn't going to do shit.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You got anything that can boost that, Jeff?
Um,
I think I'm about to go flying off the roof with you.
Oh damn!
That was horrible.
oh, if we go flying off the roof, I'll feather fall. I do have that.
Cirrus.
17.
Okay. Eleuthria, Jeff, and Bjorn.
Four.
Bjorn,
It's like
give me
I'm
a
golfing.
Bjorn. Roll a d6.
Roll a d6. There you go. I got a 1.
It's
So
typical
much.
luck.
There's a flash of light. I'll tell you what happened. Eleuthria, roll a d6.
All right.
Three. Okay. Who done it? Roll a d6.
Yeah, baby. Let's do this thing.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
I
At
mean,
least I
as
assume.
far as we know,
It's true.
it could mean anything right now.
It's
Yeah.
Looks
true.
clear.
It's true.
Looks
I spoke
clear.
too soon.
Who done it?
Yes.
I will start with you.
I just get excited when I see the high rolls. I can't help
So about my next character.
it.
Are blasted 20 miles away and find yourself standing suddenly
Shit.
at the entrance to the cavern.
Wait, I'm
By
blasted
yourself.
how far away?
20
20 what?
miles. You
Oh,
are
shit.
you are teleported to the entrance of the cavern.
Oh,
By yourself.
Oh, where all those other guys were heading to. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm good with this.
Eleuthria, you find yourself all the way across the cavern, standing on a cliff, and in the far, far distance, you see the spire.
Wow.
Oh.
Mike,
Oh.
Bjorn, you are blasted 20 miles up into the air above the spire,
Oh, shit.
Thank God for your
Good thing
ring
I
of
got
feather
feather
fall.
and you're falling.
Okay.
Okay.
Just wait till you get reasonably close and activate it, because it don't last forever.
And the stones fall to the ground. The
All
rest
right.
of ones that weren't broken.
Cirrus just looks at Bojan and says, so was that a good thing or a bad thing?
Yeah, half the party just disappeared.
You have no clue where they went. Although, probably, let's see, falling 20 miles, in about 10 minutes, you're going to hear, ah, from Bjorn.
All right. So from the cavern.
Incoming!
Just out of curiosity, did it destroy the rock he hit, or did they just depower?
It destroyed the rock he hit. It cracked
Okay.
and fell apart.
Yeah.
And then the other
But
rock,
there was-
and all
there
of
was
them
a-
fell to the ground.
Okay.
There was a
Well,
bit of a
let's see.
backlash. when
Can I
you break
see?
that
Yeah.
title.
Yeah. If whodunit is
I
at
think
the
they
cavern,
could have
and
waited for
I'm
the
like,
dispel.
okay. If whodunit is at the cavern and I'm like just above that, can I see whodunit anywhere?
Oh, no. Whodunit's not at the cavern. Whodunit's at the entrance to the canyon, all the way back by Red Larch.
Oh, I thought you said at
okay.
the entrance of the cave where we got our
No.
ass.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I
Back to
thought he
the
said
entrance
too.
of the
Okay.
canyon.
Oh wow.
Oh my
You-
god.
You're closer to Red Larch right now than you are to the Spire.
Okay, because the way you said it, it sounded like you said I was all the way at the entrance of the cave, and it sounded like Steve was at the entrance of the canyon because he could see the spire from very far
No.
away.
Steve is basically standing over the entrance to the cave, but 120 feet above it because it's like a crescent-shaped cavern or canyon, and he's up on
Okay.
the top of the canyon wall.
All right.
Wow.
There's not much I can do really. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find a place that's defensible and concealable, and then I'm going to go and do my trance and try at least to get my powers back, because I'm going to need everything I got to get back to the Spire.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna also use mold earth to create myself a little hide. I will
Yeah.
take a short rest to at least give myself 2 spell slots back from my warlock, and spend some hit dice to see if I can get my lost hit points back.
Okay. I'm going to say you are both perfectly capable of doing that, and you'll be fine. Boja and Cirrus, if you hang out for about another 6 minutes, you see a tiny dot growing larger from the sky.
Cirrus is just gonna look up. Boja, do you see that?
Yes. I'm trying to calculate where it's going to land, so in case we need to move.
It's
Is
going to
that
land. It's going to land exactly where Bjorn was, surprisingly. So,
I'd suggest getting some mattresses or something for him to land on.
Is that what I think it is? He's still looking at Boja.
We don't want to take it to the
Looks
mattresses,
like it.
Steve.
You will believe a Bjorn can fly.
It's falling with style.
Bjorn, you're the first D&D base jumper. Congratulations.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God, did I kill them?
So
And for the record, I'm not
Well-
screaming like a girl. I'm death metal screaming on the way
All right.
down.
Give us that death metal scream. And then activate the feather fall, or you could try and tank this fall if you want. And we'll make
No,
you roll.
I'm gonna activate the feather fall.
Okay.
yeah, I don't think you can tank that much.
Come on, you could tank it. Let's do it.
Yeah, look clear.
You've reached max velocity, so it's only probably what, like 29 d6 or something. You're good.
Right. Yeah. I think I'd rather avoid a fall at terminal velocity. I mean, it's just a gut feeling I have.
Spread your arms. You'll slow it down. You'll take a couple d6 off. So,
I'll flap.
But you gotta admit, he will remember this moment.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Moonraker.
he's
Yeah,
gonna
just
love
see
you,
me.
Cirrus, once he gets to the ground. So
As I'm falling, I say, "God damn it, gravity!"
gravity came for you, but you were prepared this time.
Of course, your mortal enemy. Oh, love it. It's
Gravitas.
crazy how this keeps coming into play in this game.
Yep.
So at the last minute, you engage your feather fall, and you're able to gently float to the ground after free falling for 10 minutes or so. I don't know how long. Somebody can figure out. Somebody out there who's watching this, tell us how long it would take to fall 20 miles. So
20 miles.
Free
terminal
falling is at
velocity-
up Mulholland Drive.
Terminal velocity is 120 miles per hour.
Yep.
So, divide that.
So you're going 2 miles a minute. So yeah, 10 minutes.
That's a good call, Nim.
Look at that. I'm the master of the universe even when I don't want to be. So
You are a dungeon master.
yes. So congratulations, Bjorn. You have experienced something that few have ever experienced. So you land on the ground. Cirrus and Boja, you have no idea what happened to Whodunit or Luthria, but Bjorn, his hair looks fabulous. He's got the Fabio wind blowing going on.
And he didn't get hit
And that's just the hair on his head.
Yeah.
and he didn't even get hit by a goose in the face on the way down.
No.
Yep.
All right.
Take it away. I think this is a role-playing moment. I'm going to let you have it. So.
All right.
All right. I'm kind of curious. I mean, I clearly went straight up into the air, but where do you think Eleuthera and Whodunit have gone? Is there any? Do we have any kind of magical way of maybe finding them, or I mean,
Man, we need
how do we figure out where they are?
That's a good question. Let me see if I have anything.
I don't suppose you have sending, do you?
No.
Serious, you want to roll a hide check?
Now
No,
he's
that
just
would just be
watching.
trolling.
I don't have nothing that would work with that.
That
I
damn
do have-
blackguard left a trap.
I'm
Oh,
gonna.
well, wait a minute. I'm gonna
look at the
okay,
two
wait,
and I
if
was like-
okay, I know what I'm gonna do.
I
What
do
was
have
that?
sending, but I have to. I said if we take a rest, I do have sending where I can try to reach them.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys take
Okay.
your rest, and then I'll probably wake up in the middle of that and head to you because I
That's
think
right.
I got a way to do it.
Speaking of which,
I'm
DM
willing
says-
to bet that wherever they are probably trying to find a rest too. So I think we could manage a rest without being too long without trying to find them.
Yeah.
I will let you in on a little DM secret real quick though, for Jeff. The 6 on the 1d6 was supposed to send you back to the other end of this circle, but I didn't want to do that. So
well, like
I'm just gonna say that.
into the ground.
Yes.
Oh, that would have been interesting.
Yeah, I was thinking that there might be a teleport to one of their other bases,
I'd be like,
but I can't tell you that.
I'd be like, hello there. Did someone call for entertainment? I just start shuffling cards. Nothing else.
Then you would have got to role play a prisoner until the rest of the group found you. So,
Yeah, but you might have run into Carlsberg.
yeah. So
Actually,
I
I think that's pretty much what Diemesis all but just said.
I mean, I would have.
Hmm.
We could have if you'd have wanted to do that. We could have just had Whodunit be captured till like rescue happens, and I'd have just brought in another character until that time came up.
yeah, we could have, but I like what we got now, so I
Mm.
called an audible.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny though. It's like so or a DM question. How long did it take us to get from the entrance to the valley back to where the spire is?
When you did it before, it took you about 4 hours to march all that
All
way.
right. So after I get my hour rest, I'm gonna start trekking.
Okay. And Steve, once you get your 4 hours rest, you have the ability to float down the canyon wall, and it only can take you.
Well,
Probably about-
I also have the balloon thing,
Sure.
and I can cast gust.
Okay. So you could fly. There,
Yes, I could.
Yes.
That would be safer.
I believe I can. Yep, in a
So-
valley full of flying monsters. That'll be much
Boja,
safer.
Cirrus,
I have feather
And-
fall. It's fine.
Bjorn, you were planning on resting, correct?
Yeah, we just need to
And you're all locked up.
alternate watch.
All right. So about, I'm going to say it would take you an hour to fly there because you're not going to go super fast with Gust. So you're both going to get there about the same time. So
Oh, I will stop and pick up Mr. Hump.
okay,
Because that will actually allow me to go a bit faster as well.
who done it? Just as you are rounding the corner and coming up to the raised drawbridge and the bell there, you see Eleuthera puttering along, blowing gas behind her, floating on her balloon to the top of the tower.
My beautiful balloon.
Look
And
at my camel's like, now this is not something you see every day.
Eleuthera,
Yeah,
you see the same. You see who done it on Mr. Hump coming to the drawbridge. Whoever's on duty. So let me roll a d6.
Sears will do it.
Hello, we have come in peace. We want to negotiate. Please do not shoot me with the crossbow.
It's
I do not have an angry barbarian with me this time.
It is I who done it.
I did roll. So, Cirrus, you are on duty. You could either be, where would you be? Would you be in the murder holes overlooking the drawbridge, or would you
Yeah.
be up on the top? Okay. So you don't see Eleuthera coming to the top of the tower because she's coming from the other direction, but you see Whodunit on Mr. Hump coming up to the edge of the cliff where the bell is, and then where the drawbridge would be if you lowered it.
Actually, wait. I'm sorry. I would keep watch at the top because I can still look out over the drawbridge.
Correct.
So
Then
I
you're
would be
gonna-
at the top.
You will see both. You will see a figure approaching using one of those balloons, and eventually you would be able to see it's Eleuthera. And long before he gets to the drawbridge, you would see Mr. Hump approaching with Whodunit on it, coming up the road that goes around the edge of the cavern or the canyon wall towards where the drawbridge would go down. And you would see him coming. You would know that the people that were here before knew you were coming before you to the tower before you did. So they
Yeah, I
could
figured
see it
that.
all.
So is anyone still here, or did you all get teleported very far away like myself?
I got
gotta say it.
teleported.
I
quite a bit away.
both in your general direction.
It is the Avon the calling.
Yeah.
We don't want any.
I
We've already got one.
No, really, this is an honest to goodness factual working pyramid scheme. So much we can do.
We've already got one. It's very nice.
It's very nice.
Very nice.
Alright.
If you would please,
Oh,
my
man.
camel cannot walk up walls because you lower drawbridge.
What's the magic word?
Now,
Widgy walk.
Yeah, that'll
That
do.
works.
To lower the drawbridge.
the drawbridge explodes.
Close it! Close it!
I overdid it.
You guys remember when Yosemite Sam said, "Lower the drawbridge,"
Yeah.
and he Bugs Bunny slammed
Close
it down on
the
top of it.
drawbridge.
He said, "Close it! Close it!"
Put the candle back.
When Whodunit rides Mr. Hump over, seriously, just look at him and say, "Where the hell have you been?"
Believe it or not, I was all the way back at the entrance of the valley.
Like by Red Larch?
Yes, very far away, maybe 20 miles or so.
Yeah.
How's Red
Is
Larch
it-
looking?
I did not go into Red Larch. I thought it was more important to get back here and see what has happened to you.
You will. You can tell them though that the whole way here, that storm is still raging. So,
But the storm is still raging with no signs of slowing down.
Damn.
Oh yeah, me.
He'll run back up when he sees Eleuthera starting to land.
Yep.
Oh,
I have bad news.
did it teleport you into the sky? Looking at Eleuthera.
No. I simply I teleported at high elevation. I was at the entrance to the canyon.
Oh, it teleported Bjorn into the sky.
Yeah. I simply thought that it was best to use the balloon to avoid any problems.
Is Bjorn still with us? Or is he...
Oh yeah.
tomato
Bjorn's
face?
fine. He's sleeping it off downstairs.
So where did you
Sleeping-
end up going?
So he's been drinking then.
Bjorn wants to go again. So,
Like
You know
pointing at Sirius, like, so where did you end up going? How did you beat me? And everybody seemed to beat me.
No, I was here. Bojan and I stayed here. We didn't go exploring, unlike you guys.
Well, I did.
We were
I-
keeping watch.
exploring. That's
Mhm.
what you call it. Oh, I see.
I was getting a
You're a
bird's eye
funny
view.
guy.
The path was clear when we came back, so at least we know that we have some time to prepare.
And the stones are gone. So the portal's gone. And if you went
So
to...
they can't teleport in.
Yeah,
I still
so at
have
least
my
no one can
stones.
teleport in from 20 miles away.
Okay.
He's good.
he's good.
Yeah, he's very, very good.
Fishbin would like the body of the black god, please.
No.
Of
These
course
birds will
he
be
would.
waiting a long time for that.
Why?
I was
never
kind of
give
wondering
Fishbin-
if the black armor was literally death metal.
It literally is death metal. It is death metal armor. And unfortunately, you can't use it because it's full plate.
Hmm.
How is that for torture? It's his last
Oh.
torture on you, Bjorn. It's full metal death metal armor. And
Oh
you
wait,
can't
he
use it.
can use it.
I would just lose my my bear armor.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's see. Does he?
he's better off not having it, really.
Yeah.
I'm better off not wearing armor.
Yeah.
Well, besides, if he put on armor, he wouldn't be the naked barbarian anymore.
He would
What
not be
fun
the
is
naked
that?
barbarian.
Yeah.
He has
Yeah.
a legend that he is building, and that is part
Are
of
we
the legend.
actually fighting for me walking around naked?
I am.
Gotta admit, it makes
You
for
didn't
better
hear it from me.
stories.
Okay.
Bjorn, you faced down dragons and demons.
Yeah.
And as
Yeah.
I
Actually-
tell it, as I've heard it told, you've done so naked.
That's true. By the power of Wang, I defeat them.
That is the story I continue to spread,
Yeah.
whether it is true or not. You know,
Yeah.
legends have a way of giving out.
Can Boja equip heavy plate?
I do natural armor as well.
Oh yeah, that's true. So I get the thing is like, I mean, should I wear it? Yeah, but at the same time, I kind of like the armor I have as an artifact.
Well,
We should also
there's
probably
at least the
understand it
possibility
before.
that maybe bad things could happen if you put set
Yeah.
armor on.
That's the
This-
other possibility.
This
true,
armor
yeah.
does look very, very evil.
Yeah,
No,
I
it, just,
don't
it
think I
looks
feel
very,
good
very
about it.
cool. Let's
Yeah.
be up front. It looks
Evil.
very
Yeah.
cool.
The only magic item I felt at all comfortable taking was Karlsruhe Spear because we know that's safe.
I'm just basing this off my MTG experience, but most black magic has some kind of curse that goes along with it.
Do you know his spear is safe? Looks
Do I
clear.
know what?
Yeah, considering it was
put
identified by
curse on
Selby.
Yeah.
But
Can
it's been
magic
in the hands
items
of
be
some-
changed?
They can be cursed, as
I
I've
have
heard.
not attuned to it. I mean, yeah, we're gonna have to. You can re-identify it if you need to. Who done it?
Okay,
Well,
believe it or not, in the DMG, identify does not reveal if an item is cursed.
Oh no.
Because somebody who curses an item doesn't want you to know that you've got a cursed item. You attune, you'll find out.
Well, I mean, we
Does
do
detect
have
magic also detect the type of magic?
It does detect the type of magic. You will learn.
Would
the
that
school of
could you
magic on
get could you
something.
find a curse that way?
a curse isn't a type.
Yeah,
It's
know,
not
like,
a
oh.
type of magic at all.
I mean, a curse could have a type of magic, but that doesn't tell you what that magic's going to do. It just tells you what school of magic has been placed upon an item. So it could be avocation, which could mean like, oh, this sword catches on fire and I get to burn my enemies, or maybe it means like this sword is cursed and it's going to shoot a fireball at my face.
Or it could, teleport you 20 miles in a random direction.
Mhm.
Do you have? Does Boja have remove curse? 'Cause that would be nice to know.
That was a
great.
classic moment.
I
That
love
was
that.
amazing. So,
Yeah.
oh,
I'm
man.
checking. Okay.
20
we do
miles
have-
straight up.
We do have the armor, the shield, possibly the spear,
Hey.
an amulet, and a ring to identify.
The
Pop
shield
says
did
hi,
not
everybody.
radiate magic.
Hey, Comic
Oh,
Con.
okay.
The armor, the ring, the amulet, and
The holy
Obviously.
symbol.
the holy symbol and the spear all radiated magic. So
Boja, do holy
Yeah.
symbols typically radiate magic?
It depends upon the god. What the god blesses it with. It could be just a symbol of their own faith, or if it is a blessed item, it could hold great magic.
Do all of you want me to store these items away until we know more about their functionality?
I want to keep the hold on Karlsruhe Spear, but the others, yes, that would be a good idea.
All right, I will put the other items into my hat. Oh, if just so you know, if something was ever to happen tragically to me, first of all, Bjorn, be sure to tell my legend to everyone, especially my penchant for tricking you when it comes to drinking. And if you need to retrieve anything,
Do you mind if I tell that story as more of a complaint?
of course, understandable completely. But since you do not know everything that is within the hat, if I pass on from this world, turn the hat inside out, and all contents will spill out.
Oh,
That won't
And
like blow
Eleutheria,
us
I
into
do have
another
remove curse.
dimension.
Hang on.
Oh,
What?
I have
great.
to
Good
spend-
to know.
Hang on. Whoa, one at a time. Serious?
Cirrus said, and that won't like blow us into another dimension.
Oh no. You have to like this just empties out the bag of holdings. Yeah. If you want to blow us all to another dimension, I could make 2 bag of holdings, and we could put one in front of the other, and we can end up in the astral plane. That would be exciting new adventure for sure.
one quick question:
Hmm.
do you happen to use your hat as a prison?
No, it only has a limited supply of air. You open it up, and whatever air goes in, if you put something in, it's there, and then it gets expended. So,
So if everything comes out of your hat all at once, we don't have to worry about it trying to kill us.
What about
no,
the Revenant? Where's the Revenant at?
the
I really don't want to know the answer
You and
to
I
that.
know. I had to
Oh,
because
that's
they don't
right.
know. Like I gave the ashes to Baba Yaga.
That's true.
Yeah.
That was but those were Tevin's ashes.
Yeah. Do we need to burn all the bodies?
No, I need at least one body, please.
Okay.
Dude, this is getting weird.
Oh, yes, I understand. I need to recreate my marionette for Mr. Bones. He did not get to do much before he was tragically redeceased, as it were.
So you're into necromancy now.
To a minor degree.
You're animating
Rhea
the,
just
the
raises her
remains
eyebrow
of-
very curiously.
Well,
You're animating dead remains.
Technically factual.
The best kind of factual.
100% factual. Yes.
Technically, necromancy then?
That's very much the basic level, the entry level of necromancy, I would say. But it seems this is something it has been decided that I need. It is a gift from my patron.
Mm.
She keeps eye on me and my situation, and I communicate with her as needed. And there is a necromancer in our future, it seems. So as you see, I make things, and she has a bit of a perverse sense of humor. So now I make things out of things that used to be living things.
So do you think you're gonna go beyond entry level?
It is not my desire or expectation to do so, no.
Well, I mean, I'm going to
Mm.
try
You
and
want
look
an
on the
insight
bright side
check,
of
me?
this and say, I don't mind providing you corpses.
Yeah.
I know I can.
Yeah. I will keep a very careful eye on you because I am uncomfortable with necromancy.
That is fair.
I mean, I'm not thrilled about it, says Cirrus, but far be it for me to act as any kind of moral compass. But if you're gonna go beyond entry level, just please let me know.
Yes.
I am not an expert here.
I just want
But
I just
in-
want to be aware of what's
Yeah.
going on.
In our time with Whodunit, I have never seen him do anything that would hurt us or endanger us. I don't feel like he would turn against us or use this against us. I
don't think he would
trust him.
willingly. I don't think he would willingly do so. I
Oh,
just
no.
fear that his bargain with his patron may require him to make compromises he may not wish to.
Allow
Oh,
me
I-
to
This. Who done
Sierra
it?
says, I'm just creeped out by people animating skeletons. I'm not trying to go off on any kind of
Well,
moral.
personally, I thought skeleton was the least offensive option as opposed to raising up a corpse that has been hacked to pieces by a Bjorn. I tried to make
Did
it
you
as
not see the
palatable.
totally death metal bow and arrow he used?
No,
I tried to make
It was
as,
awesome. You missed it.
I didn't even see what happened to the skeleton. So
Yeah,
no.
the Black Knight destroyed my skeleton with one hit. It was very tragic.
Okay, that was rude.
He was a very rude person. I'm glad he is dead now.
I am as well, and I look at
He
at Karlsruhe's spear. I'm just kind of like quietly, saying a prayer to Kalimvor to give him the worst possible damnation he can go give him.
I will see if I can do something interesting. But I will say this to all of you, and I mean this with all sincerity.
Mm-hmm.
I have been in a place, another world beyond this world, and I'm not talking about my home at the Feywild. I was pulled into another realm where I faced terrible things, creatures of the night, things that would eat your souls. And you cannot.
The plane of evil. Yes, I remember.
Yes, there is. It has left its mark upon me. You have seen that I'm missing limbs. I am missing eye. You have noticed that there are times when I am not entirely myself. Fortunately, rare, but still, it is there. I have been scarred by my experiences. And my patron is, well, she is what she is. I do not wish to speak ill of her because, she is my patron. We have a bargain. But living in that place for those years and fighting creatures who made dark bargains with powers and beings, I will say this to you. I have seen good people succumb. And if you feel I pose a threat to you, you can either have me leave your company or do what you need to do to protect yourselves. I will not judge.
Oh, dude, I wasn't trying to make you feel bad about it. I don't understand the whole warlock patron thing. I'm just a little creeped out by animated films.
I understand the nature of patrons enough that I understand where you come from, and I hold you no ill will whatsoever. In fact, you are a valued comrade to me. But at this time, I don't see any reason to be overly concerned. If it ever becomes a situation where our interests are put in conflict, I think it is best that we be direct about it at that time. But that time is not yet.
It is not a matter of making me feel bad. I understand. Yes. I have lived my life, and I understand my life and what has become of it. So I have seen these things. I have seen people who are cursed to transform into beasts. I have seen people change their outlook on the world. They have twisted from being beings of good to beings of evil. And again, I offer you my permission, blessing, acceptance of what needs to be done, because there have been occasions where I have had to put to the sword companions. They had become monsters. I do not wish such a fate for myself, but it is not outside of the realm of possibility.
I just want to say that having heard your story now, I regret having made fun of your injuries.
Oh, that's fine. I would continue to make fun of yours, I'm sure.
How closely did you all look at the amulet?
I was about to look at that next.
I mean, Cirrus looked at it.
I didn't touch it, and I'm not saying Sin's name again.
You didn't.
I just looked at it. I didn't touch it or anything.
Not the holy symbol, the amulet itself.
He looked at that too, but he was picking everything up with a cloth. He didn't want to touch it directly.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we might need a lead box for some of this stuff.
It's in a bag of holding now. So
Bjorn, give me, or not Bjorn. Boja, give me a religion check, and both Eleuthria and Whodunit, give me an Arcana check, please.
Ooh, check time.
I can help with the religion check too.
And while we're doing this, didn't do so good on that one. I will look at who done it. To, trust me, if Sarah and Ray judges that you need to go out, I will make sure you go out painlessly.
I've seen how you
26.
I am not at all confident it will be painless.
It will
All
be
right, but
quick.
who done it? One last
Wait,
question,
why
and
did
this
it
is
roll 3
important.
Arcana checks for me?
I don't know.
All right, let me do a re-roll. That was weird.
Okay.
And I'm
Yeah.
gonna use can I use an inspiration to reroll that religion life?
Sure, if you want to.
Yeah, I was gonna apply guidance to it, though I don't know if that's gonna help because that is a no roll.
Oh well, apparently I just am not gonna know.
All right,
that's
14 total for myself.
Yeah.
Eleuthria is the only one, but all this talk about various darker aspects of magic, something occurs to you, and you feel like you need to take a much closer look at the amulet that this blackguard was wearing.
Okay.
Okay, let's do that. But
Yeah,
seriously,
Yeah,
does
I
wanna
kind of
say-
tell them be careful with the amulet. It would seem that there is dark magic that is responding to us.
Yeah, wait, all right, let's pull it out of hat. Kind of dump it on the floor. There you go.
Who wants to examine it or investigate it?
I am probably the guy to do that as an artificer.
I think so. Yeah. My investigation is not great.
Yeah, I'll do the guidance.
I can give you guidance though. Oh, you already got it for yourself. Okay.
Your guidance is better than my guidance. I'll take your guidance.
All right.
Super guidance and Arcana. Okay, all of a sudden I'm rolling with advantage. Is that what's going on? I didn't tell it.
Yeah.
All right, so 15 plus 4, 19.
All right. Looking closely at this amulet, you notice for the first time the tiniest. I mean, it's a black amulet and it's inlaid with black jewels, probably some sort of black garnet or even something more valuable. There are runes on the amulet that are inscribed, and they are all necromancy symbols. And you see a tiny latch and the most exquisitely made hinges, and it looks like that this amulet can unfold or open. And you know from the detect magic that it had a enchantment about it, and also the ability to cast alteration magic, but there's something of necromancy about it as well. And I need another Arcana check from you. Who done it?
I will do a guidance again. Along with this.
I can. Okay. I was going to say. I was going to say I could help you, but okay.
19
You
again.
also recognize who done it. The barest hint of the Feywild about it.
Interesting.
I think I need to investigate this a little bit deeper. But for the sake and safety of all of you, I think I will take it to a room where I can look at this myself. If you would be so kind as to lock me in case something terrible goes happening.
Okay.
Sorry, what I missed? That sounded bad.
He is checking the amulet.
This amulet has interesting properties to it, and I wish to investigate further. But I wish to investigate in the room, enclosed, locked in. So if this releases something terrible, it is only in my face and not everyone else's. But don't worry, I will shout through the door, "Come save me! Come save me!" That is case.
Okay, but before I forget though, when you make a new skeleton, Mr. Bones thing, and you animate it, can it dance?
It will do whatever I say for it to do. Yes.
Okay.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
So do you go into the room to investigate it?
Yeah, I'm going to go in the room, and I'm going to have them. If there's a room where they can actually lock me in, I will
there's
have
lots
the.
of rooms.
Yeah, I'll put the amulet on the farthest side of the room from me. I will use my shadow to move it. I will stand close to the door, and I will use my shadow and see if it can open up this delicate little mechanism.
You open up the delicate mechanism, and there is a bubble. It looks like a sphere of putrid blood that holds itself in a spherical shape for just a moment, and then the blood runs out, and you can feel the magic leave the amulet, and there's something still in the middle of the amulet of this after you opened this I'm going to say lid that opened up so that the amulet opened.
Oh, I think I just ruined this thing. Damn.
Do you
Might
want
be
to
for the best.
examine and see what it is in the middle of the amulet?
Yeah.
As you get closer, and I am going to whisper this to you because
I think I just ruined the blood well vial.
Oops, I messed this up. Hold on. Why is this not working? Hopefully this whispers to you. Yeah, there you go. I just whispered it to you, Jeff.
Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no.
That does sound good.
I am a bit concerned about what this means.
So you hear nothing but silence on the other end of the door, all of you, and then you hear whodunit go, "Oh no!"
I'm just standing near the door with my great sword in hand.
When I hear him say, "Oh no," I run to the door and I bang on it.
Oh,
and ask him if he
no.
needs.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Mhm.
Do you need us to come in there?
No.
Not just yet. I am fine. I'm just.
Well, could you avoid saying things like "Oh no"?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I do not like what I have discovered. Is all, and I think it might be of some import to you.
Okay. What can you tell us?
Inside the amulet, there is an ear and a scrap of blue hair. So necromancy was being used.
Actually, it's a thin, elegant, slender, pointed ear, which sewn into the amulet with threads of blue hair.
That was for me to tell them if I wanted to tell them. I didn't
I'm
tell
sorry.
them.
I am sorry. My apologies. You can tell them what it.
I can read the whisper. I'm still looking at it.
Ignore what I said, everybody. God did not speak.
Well, yeah, he did
Pointed
describe it.
ear, blue hair. Does that scream Karlsruhe to anyone else?
Yes, it does.
Is your friend Karlsruhe? Yeah. Was he an elf by any chance?
He was
Is
Latin.
In a ladron.
Yeah, it might be
well,
from. Yeah, he
that's
might have the. It might be from his winter incarnation.
Well, that's unfortunate because the ear also looks very much like an elf ear. It is long and pointed, much like the
Yes.
Eladrin I have seen in the Feywild.
Yes. Yeah, I was a little afraid when when you said it was magic from the Feywild. Yeah, that sounds like Karlsruhe.
Why?
I think it's safe to open up the door.
Yes, let's do that.
When I open the locket, it seems that whatever spell was contained within was released, and the locket is no longer functioning as it was meant to. I have some ideas as to what might be going on here, but they are only suppositions because I am looking at a serious, only entry level necromancer. If this is indeed there was a globule of blood that floated up and dissipated. So we have flesh and blood of someone, possibly Karlsruhe, possibly someone else, but it seems likely, I am afraid. So this was connected to him somehow. I find the ear interesting as perhaps a means of communication or to clairaudience.
I don't mean to interrupt you. I do want to hear what you have to say, but I'm wondering about my friend. Is there anything about this spell and this amulet that might mean that could he still be alive? If it is Karlsruhe, is there anything about the spell that requires him to be dead to work?
I cannot say for sure. Necromancy can be used to transfer life energy from one to another to process healing. The big asshole in the black armor, he felt like he had similar abilities, though not all of them are used with good intention or good effect. But necromancy also does not require someone to be alive to work. I do not wish to be the bearer of bad news, but I cannot say one way or the other what this means for your friend.
I would. Well, it may be that he just simply took the ear and he still lives. I have to have hope that my friend lives. If I know for sure that he is dead, then we will avenge him. Until then, I choose to have hope, as slim as it may be.
Hope is better than despair. Keep that. Yeah.
Yes.
Hope and humor have kept me alive through many dire situations.
And with that revelation, I think we will call this a session.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Chris
what
was
a
making
down
good
note.
point.
All right, I'll close this out.
While we